Select broken.
We live, bro. That's
Yeah, you gotta check the
crazy.
chat. I don't have my phone to check
What
the
up,
chat.
yeah?
You don't have your phone?
Yeah, open up YouTube
Yo.
on your thing.
I
So
can
we
read
keep
chat also on my end.
Nah, but I don't
Yeah.
want Mark to read the chat. It's all good.
Yo, Eunice is the biggest hater, bro.
We'll do chat checks here and there.
Chat checks. I like that. Chat checks.
Chat checks.
But yes, y'all, welcome to episode 237 of the
Damn.
Chillin' with Villains podcast. You
Let's
like
just
that?
let's break it down for the people on the live.
Break what down?
What we're doing right now.
Oh, what we're doing?
So guys, we are testing out different ways of going live. So right now we got the overhead camera. It's only going to capture me, Eunice, and Junior because we couldn't figure out a way to set up a second camera to capture our guests, Jeremy and Mark. Say hello.
Yo.
Hey.
And then Mark is working from home. Here's his angle. And yeah, so
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
welcome.
And I wouldn't tell him to get used to that, right? Like this is
No,
just.
Yo, I
We're-
can't wait
we're-
for Saturday, bro.
we're
I
testing
cannot
this out.
wait
Let
for
us know what you
Saturday.
think about the overhead if we set up like 2 overheads like this. Just
Word.
for the
If
live.
anyone in the chat be like, yo, I got y'all. I know how to set y'all up. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yo,
maybe somebody
send me
do.
some tips, bro.
Imagine
Tip of that
some tips.
Whoa.
But
Jay out of nowhere.
J Money is back in the
Instantly
building.
Demonetized.
Yeah.
Mark Variant, welcome for the very first time to the Chillin' with Villains podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I don't know if you want to plug in your Instagram, your TikTok, your Twitter, your Facebook, your MySpace, wherever people
Social
can,
security,
yeah, social
credit
security.
card.
Just reach out to me on Chrisafthas, CHRYSAF_THIS.
There you go.
That's it. Yeah.
There you
There
go.
you go.
So since you are a first time guest, right?
Yeah.
You
You
are
know the
chilling with
drill,
villains.
bro.
The drill is right. The drill, like Mark, the OG Mark for us. You are the Mark Variant,
For sure.
but eventually, you know, we'll change that up eventually, or maybe not. I kind of like Mark Variant.
Me too.
So, so since you're chilling with villains, you will have to choose a villain name,
Okay.
and that will be your persona for the rest of eternity. So, it doesn't have to be now, or if you do have like a
he said
specific.
he has
I
it.
got
Bro,
one.
you
Bro,
got
he got
it?
it.
I
He
got
came
one.
prepared.
Oh, you
I
came prepared.
yeah, I
Did
came
you know
prepared.
this was a thing? Like you knew this was happening? Like they let you know?
Tipped off. Yeah, you know, I know the veterans a little bit, so.
Damn, y'all mad fake, bro. It's supposed to be hush.
You gotta choose a villain name on Chilling with Villains? What?
I never saw it coming, bro.
All right, but Mark Variant, what is your villain name?
So I like the xenomorph from Aliens.
Hey.
Oh, Xenomorph is kind of.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's
So
tough.
xenomorph's cool. I'm rocking with that.
Cause like it's something that like it's a villain that don't even like speak type shit.
Yeah.
It's just yo, I'm here.
Just a force of
You
nature.
invaded my
They
shit,
don't even speak.
and that's it. But yes, welcome to everybody that's tuned in here to the live. Welcome to everyone that's tuned in to the future that is listening to this. Not live. But yes, today, y'all, we do finally have some shit to talk about. The past few episodes have just been kind of water cooler. We kind of just been talking about everything. But today we are talking about the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka, and we will later be talking about Blue Beetle. But to start off, I do want to start us off with some recent news. News did drop today that Dune 2 was delayed to March 14th of 2024. And the reason being because studios are refusing to pay their actors and writers fairly. Thoughts?
When was it supposed to release?
November or October, yeah.
That's not that much of a difference.
We were supposed to get it like 2 months.
It's a big difference, but like,
Now we're getting it next year.
like
I
yeah,
could wait.
yeah, like, but then again, like the marketing for this movie is because they have heavy hitters, obviously, and like, bro, Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet like carry the marketing on their back last time.
But let me ask y'all this. Don't y'all feel like enough people are familiar with Dune
Well,
that
no-
it could
Nah.
just not market it and still
Sure.
done well?
Sure,
was
but like,
thinking about
why
that,
take
yeah.
that risk?
But-
Because like the press tour is probably like one of
Yeah,
the
for
biggest
sure.
parts of the movie.
I
too.
agree.
I still think it would have been fine because also like it booked the weekends for IMAX. The Marvels couldn't get IMAX
In
because
advance,
Dune
right, yeah.
booked 4 weeks in advance. So they had like
No, but do you
blocked
think
out,
this is
like-
gonna start a fucking domino effect with other movies now?
Yeah.
Maybe they've been saying that, but
Right.
I think with Dune, what's it called? For the first one, you know, they did the dual release where it was like out on HBO Max, and that's like a lot of money left on the table. So with this, they wanted to reach like their full potential,
Like
and you get
box
that
office.
when you can do the press tours and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I forgot about that. It was on HBO Max.
Yeah, like
too.
it lost so much money for that, and that was like
Yeah.
such an epic. Like that was
Yeah,
so.
it was-
I said earlier though that like the studio that's pushing it back could also just agree to the strike terms.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, I know why they're not though.
Yeah.
But let me
Wait,
tell
you
you.
have the inside scoop?
I do have the inside scoop.
Oh, okay. Hold on,
Because
tell me.
this is something funny. Have any of you ever watched Riverdale?
No, bro.
Oh, actually, yes.
I've dabbled.
What? Yo, Brim's like the last person.
I was
Dude,
nah.
I watched, like,
I was an avid
5
viewer.
seasons
Yeah,
of
same, same.
I watched the
Same.
first one when that was coming out because it was like
Bro,
kind of like wacky and you know.
I
Yeah.
tried, and then he tried fucking his teacher, and I was
Dude,
like,
I'm
what the
ju-
fuck am
That's
I watching?
episode
What
one.
you
Yeah.
mean? That shit
Dude, that
happens
wasn't
all
even
the
that
time.
bad, bro.
That shit happen.
That
Dude,
wasn't even that
That shit
bad.
happened at my high school. I'm dead ass.
No, it
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, my high school too, but like.
So what are you talking about
Okay,
right
but
now?
I don't want to watch this.
It's 'cause he wasn't the
But he
one.
liked it.
He wasn't the one.
He wasn't the one.
Yo,
But real quick, the reason I bring it up, are you okay if I spoiled the finale for you?
Yeah, bro.
you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit anymore. I
So-
stuck on for as long as I could because I was simping for the trio, the Trinity.
So
Oh, Cole Sprouse and
No,
I
three girls.
I see why the studios don't want to pay their writers because the Riverdale series finale confirmed that the 4 main characters, Betty, Jughead, Archie, and Veronica, were all in a quad relationship with each other for a year.
Like in the plot.
In
Like,
the
They was
show,
fucking
yeah.
in the show,
In the
bro.
show.
they're a couple.
they
They're
were a
all.
quadruple.
So I understand the studios.
Oh wow, they actually went there.
The studios have a point. Yo, y'all writing is dirt. Fix that shit, and then we'll pay you more. Yo, what if studios are dead ass telling them that? Like, yo,
Y'all
Nah.
ain't doing enough.
obviously I'm completely joking, but I do agree though. There needs to be less of that.
That is ridiculous.
There needs to be less
So
of
bad.
Riverdale.
I mean, that's the last
Network
CW
television
show.
is-
That's the last
Yeah,
CW.
it
I mean,
was-
no, Superman and Lois is going, but like, other than that, like,
Why not just bring that to HBO Max,
'Cause
bro? Why not just
HBO
bring that
is
to
like-
Max?
I don't know.
Because Warner Brothers is the dumbest studio in existence.
Yeah,
that's
that,
why.
that too.
Is that true?
Yes.
Probably.
I think that's true.
Yeah,
Why
they're-
not?
They're renewed again.
What is the worst movie studio?
It's-
You're
it's
telling
that.
me, right? You're telling me a studio that gave us
Look what they did
Justice
today.
League. Like, how often do we bring it up? Like, they gave us Justice League, bro, and
They
they
gave
thought
us
and
Barbie.
they thought that would fly. Nah, Greta Gerwig gave us Barbie.
Gave us Barbie, yeah.
I mean, what?
Oh, I see where
what they
you're
did today too with Blue Beetle. They said it's already releasing.
No,
on
that's also
digital
that was
next-
confirmed fake. That's not going to be released digitally in a month. Thank God.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fake.
Okay. You sure?
Thank
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Lord.
If this shit releases in a month, I'm gonna look at you and I'm like,
Alright.
you wasn't sure.
All right.
You didn't give me your word.
It's all good.
You've lied.
Nah, because I was texting with Bruna and she was like, nah, it's not releasing. And I'm like,
Yo.
Captain,
Yeah.
bro.
Capington is crazy.
Yo, speaking of Barbie though, we are gonna get it released in IMAX.
The
And-
more
yo,
fun version.
Yo, time out though.
Jeez.
Time out.
Yeah.
Real quick. Isn't it kind of crazy that shit hit a billy easy too without
Yeah.
IMAX screening?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and
That's
then they're
wild.
coming
It
out
beat
on
the
IMAX now.
Antichrist.
It
It beat
beat the
Mario. Let's go.
What is so bad about Mario?
I don't know.
It was
I
it was just
tried.
playing
He didn't have
enough.
the accent.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, everyone got
Pratt.
upset.
Jack Black was probably the best part of it, obviously, but like even that, I don't know. I wasn't rocking with it.
So not only it's getting one week in IMAX, which everyone's gonna be a hype beast for, of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yo, if
Including
I have
me.
if I have
Including
my
me.
if I have my Knuff hoodie by then, I'll go and watch it.
Why would it? Didn't you
Yo,
order
let's
it
talk.
already?
I ordered
Yo,
it,
can
yeah.
we talk about that post you sent? What did it say?
It was like, guys, it was like a tweet. It was like, the gayest guys you know just pre-ordered the I Am Knuff hoodie. This is another pandemic that's about to start happening in the fall or something like that. I
Dude.
was like, damn.
We all fucking.
We all bought it at the same
bought it.
time.
Oh my
At the same time after the movie.
That's
We
so
all
So
bought that shit.
so relatable, bro.
Yeah.
But not only that, this shit is getting a never before seen post credit.
It's gonna
What
be
would that
it's gonna
entail?
be Ken saving someone from a fire pre-CG.
How do you know this?
Why do you
That's
know
so
that, bro?
specific.
Oh,
I think he's
I
referring to
remember
the
what
Hulk.
you're- yeah,
He's referring to
yeah,
the Hulk
yeah,
in
yeah,
Avengers
yeah,
Endgame.
that was crazy.
They
When-
released
when-
Endgame and they're like, it's a new scene you've never seen. And it's the Hulk like pre-viz of him. And
Oh
like,
no.
He
that
does the
was-
phone call on the iPad.
And that wasn't even
No.
on like the special features or nothing. Like they
No.
buried that. Like
Dude,
It was
I
pre-vid. It
never
looked
I
so
saw it
bad.
once and I never want to see that again. I'm like, okay,
Why
this
they
is
put it in theaters like that?
Yo.
Like what?
what we got.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Give them something.
Like they didn't even release that scene digitally.
Because they were like, yo, how can we beat Avatar?
Exactly.
They're like,
Yeah.
yo,
Exactly.
just
But
throw
Avatar
in,
still beat it.
just throw in this like previs, like Hulk saving somebody,
so bad.
and this will do it. And it did. It beat it for a little while, and then Avatar came out again and topped it.
That shit was horrible.
The first one.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first one.
God
Yeah.
awful.
Makes sense.
The Spider-Man 2 game is rated T for teen. The reason why it's
Yeah,
rated
can
T
you
for
name the
teen
specific curse words?
because prick and ass appear.
Not cunt, prick.
All right.
I thought it was cunt.
Damn, that's a little. But you know
That
what
would
the
be-
funny thing is? When I was in Australia, I had like a roommate of mine, like a dorm mate of mine.
Never catch me in Australia.
He was. Why not?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
Oh, yeah,
Australia?
he went on a
Spiders?
whole rant on his Instagram
Never.
story, bro.
Oh, I remember you was having beef with some. I didn't pay attention to all that
It's
because
all
I
good.
really didn't care.
It's all
But
good.
but
Yeah,
what was
you
your
just
beef? What was
confused
happening?
words.
You spoke shit about something.
I spoke shit about Gran Turismo, and then some dude was like, "Yo,
What is your beef with Gran
Yeah,
Turismo, bro?
yeah,
It's
bro, I would-
Turismo.
whatever the
Gran
fuck it's
Tu-
called."
Gran
It's
Dude,
not chorizo. Jesus
like
Christ.
Gran Turismo.
I don't know that movie, that trailer. I've seen. I think what movie did I catch? I don't remember, but it's been like 5 months.
Every movie.
And every single fucking movie, they make sure to tell me
Yeah.
that it's based on a true story 4 times in the same trailer.
No, the fact that is the title is a little heh.
And like there's
Bruh,
like 3
but-
different versions of the trailer, and I think I've seen the entire movie. I think I can tell you from beginning to end what's gonna happen, and like
I
I
think
just
we
don't,
should go see it.
I low key wanna just to see it.
I don't want to watch it, but I'll
No,
watch it. If you guys
can we
watch it.
do it together? We have to do it together now.
that's
We
a-
have to do it for Mark Variant being here for the
Oh
first
my
time.
God.
We just have
I'd be
to.
down.
Can we please see Grand?
And that's a Neil Blomkamp.
Gran
movie.
Chorizo.
Guy
Gran
who-
Chorizo.
Yeah, the guy
Yo,
who did
Mo-
District 9.
OG Mark
Oh,
has already
God.
seen it, and he says it's a blast.
I bet.
Right, Mark?
Yeah, I did. I had a blast. I mean, I saw it with my brother, and we were very surprised at how, like, I just never heard about this story before. So I was just like, I think as a guy who grew up playing video games his whole life, I think it's just so cool to see that
Yeah.
kind of a story.
I mean, I never heard about it too, but until I saw the trailer, they made
Yeah,
sure to
okay,
tell
yeah,
me.
Yo,
yeah,
so
yeah,
is
we get it,
this
we get
is
it.
this
It's based on a true story.
is this
guys.
the best video game adaptation?
Stop it,
It's
bro.
not really,
Outlast
it's not really an
us.
adaptation.
I don't think you could call it that.
Yeah, like I can't really call it an adaptation.
I'm
I think
teasing.
they did a lot of cool like nods to the game.
Yeah.
Like obviously like
I know these
but-
tracks. You can hate me now.
Okay.
But I won't stop.
Okay. Okay, Eunice, we get it, bro. You hate the trailer.
Right.
We get it.
Oh,
Like I think it was definitely a fun watch, and especially in like IMAX because like just the sounds of everything and like just how everything.
Wait,
looked
this
was
got
great.
IMAX?
It did, I think,
Yeah.
for like 1 week,
That's right.
1 or 2 weeks.
Damn.
Nolan's tight. Tom Cruise is definitely fuming. right
Yo,
now.
Tom Cruise, bro. All he had to do was delay that for a bit, bro.
That's not his. Like he's not like yo. Like I could delay this
Yo,
film.
I think he had.
I don't
he
give a
might
fuck.
got
He
pulled.
got pulled.
We watched that shit in IMAX. That's all
Oh
I care
fuck
about.
yeah, that's all I
Yeah,
care
What?
about
for
too.
real.
Wait, what?
What?
Mission Impossible?
Yeah, the reason Barbie
Yeah.
didn't get IMAX was because Tom Cruise
Oh,
was like,
that's
fuck
what it
that.
was. Wait.
Yeah.
It came out a week before everything
Crowded
else, so it
Summer.
still had
Yeah.
a week.
Oh, okay. So I did
Yeah.
see it in IMAX. Wait,
Yeah.
I saw.
No, we saw it in Dolby,
Oh, we saw it in
but
Dolby.
it still came out a week before.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. in IMAX.
Dolby.
Oh, back to what I was saying though. So back when I was in Australia, whatever. I don't care about your
Fuck
beef
Australia.
anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
wait.
I'm
Like, can I
Wait,
just
before.
explain?
But
So-
wait, hold on. Shut up, Vogel.
Oh.
Can we do a chat check?
A chat check? Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
the
Mark,
chat
Mark,
check.
tell us about the chat check.
Go ahead, Mark.
Okay, so I got the Facts Project said the strike is pushing shit back worse than LeBron's hairline. Ain't nothing we can do. That's facts.
Say that again,
Comic.
Mark.
Oh, can you hear me?
Who made fun of LeBron? That wasn't funny.
Yeah, he's tight.
Like that ass. What the
Asked
fuck was funny?
questions- The frequently asked questions project said the strike is pushing shit back worse than LeBron's hairline. Ain't nothing we can do. That's what they said.
Corny.
Yo,
Yo, he's
it's
a-
okay, bro. You can laugh at a LeBron joke. It's
Professional
okay.
hater.
He won't get mad.
Okay.
Daniel Ruiz wants to know any movies y'all gonna see for National Cinema Day.
Yeah, that's Sunday. So like, that's the $4 thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, that's the this Sunday?
This
Sunday,
Sunday,
$4
yeah.
movies.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe I watch Gran Chorizo. I think we all watch that shit.
But you got to make sure you buy it on Fandango. That's what it is. That's the-
Fandango.
Yeah.
Fandango.
Fandango.
Brazilian
Nah,
accent.
you should watch it. You should watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That ass.
Yeah,
That
no, I'm
was
good.
Sick. I keep
It was
thinking
Why are you
good
such
one.
a hater,
That
bro?
was good
I'm not
stuff.
watching it until you watch Gran Turismo.
Ooh.
We all go Sunday.
I can't go Sunday.
I can't go
unfortunately.
Sunday either.
So we're just going another day.
Yeah, sure.
Yo, guys, next week on our podcast, on our live, y'all are coming to watch Gran Turismo with us. We're gonna just be in the
Y'all
theater,
are
like
coming
recording
with?
that shit. Everyone is coming with for sure.
we live because nobody's gonna be in theaters, so I feel like we can just watch it and like.
I already
just
know
do
what
it.
Eunice
Get
was
it.
supposed to be like.
gonna-
Movie boring as hell.
Yo.
He's watching Family Guy on his phone.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take the picture.
you know. You already know. You already know.
Yo.
I'm gonna put Speed Racer right on the bottom.
Comic Concept said Gran Chorizo Oscar sweep. Yo, wait, did you finally tell your story about the Australia shit?
Oh, so I was
not-
roasting
it's not
Gran
interesting,
Turismo on my story, and some dude responded, "Yo, don't step foot in New South Wales," and I was like,
Damn.
I'm like,
Eunice
okay.
was like, okay.
I'm
so
like-
that's why he's not stepping foot, bro.
Oh.
and then I
okay.
just went on a roll. I was like, first off, if you're from New South Wales, change
He
it.
didn't even know. He didn't
Like-
know it was in Australia.
Yeah, I didn't. I had to look it up.
Yeah,
That's
that's where I stay. Like
horrible.
that's basically
That sounds like something
the-
from London.
Yeah.
Then I went on
was
my
gonna
British
guess-
roast
yeah,
too,
somewhere-
because British
somewhere
people
there.
thought shit was sweet in my comment, like in my DMs.
Oh,
they were
so
like,
that-
"Oh yeah, fuck the Aussie." I'm like, bro, I don't like you either. like, just don't play yourself.
Yo,
bro.
but then the reason I had brought that up was because I pretty much dormed with like this British dude Cam. Shout out to Cam if he watches this or whatever. But he used to say the word the C word. I'm gonna just say it because I don't give a
Cunt.
fuck. Cunt. He used to
Bro,
say that
that's
shit on
Butcher's
the
favorite word.
regular, and I was just like, yo, me and like my American roommate was like, yo, chill, bro, like you're wildin'. Like this word is crazy. He's like, ain't nobody give a
is it
fuck.
though?
Oh, he's like, only you Americans give a fuck about this word. Nobody else cares. I'm like, oh, cunt. But yeah, so yo, where you going? Yo, that's crazy. I'm telling the story. Nah, go ahead. Yeah, I bet. You my ass. But the reason we had brought that up was right because Spider-Man 2 is rated T for teens because they're using the word prick and ass and not cunt. So
I
it's
thought
all
it was
good.
cunt.
Symbiote Spidey's gonna go off.
Symbiote Spidey's gonna like be dropping F bombs
Yeah.
and this shit, bro. We're like, we'll be playing like, damn.
Get the
Also,
fuck out of my way, Miles.
Genki.
He's like Genki.
yo, Venom Symbiote is like, I could say that word too, Miles. Was that what you were thinking?
Not Venom.
Another one too is characters are trading drugs.
No, there was another one that actually caught me
Sorry,
off
yo,
guard
on the
because like,
low.
keep going. Why it's rated T? It'll tell you more.
Cutscenes feature a character getting choked to death, Ezra Miller.
That's crazy. That's
Yo, Ariel joined, bro. No way. Get
Yeah.
this dude out of here.
Wait,
Fuck
doesn't
outta
this
here.
fuck up the?
It might.
yeah, don't.
So what do I do?
What? Ariel's. Oh wait, yo, Ariel, get the fuck
Ariel,
off the
get
Discord.
get the fuck out
Or
of here,
just
bro.
right click him, and then do the.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the Discord. I was looking at the chat.
Yeah,
I see
disable
it.
his video.
He's duffing.
Disable
disable
his
his video.
video.
Yeah,
He's
but
just
I
fucking-
can't. I can't kick him. How do I kick him?
You can't.
Nah, you don't
can't.
kick him. It's
Oh,
fine.
I think I can do that.
Mark, kick him out. Kick him out.
Figure
Ariel,
this out.
you can't do
Um,
this, Ariel. Just join the chat.
a
You're
de-
fucking up the scenes.
A dead body turned over and blood drops on a leaf. Blood drops on a leaf.
Wait, what are
I
we
didn't
doing
do
right
that.
now? What is this shit?
This is the Spider-Man 2. Why it's rated T for teen?
This because it
'Cause
features
there's a
dead bodies.
Yeah, and a blood drop on a leaf.
Spoilers.
That's thank
That's
God Ariel left,
crazy.
bro. That is spoilers.
That's why he left.
That's why he left. He heard it. He was like, "Oh
Right
shit!"
now. He punched the wall.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for like the current news cycle of things because obviously everything else is sort of halted production and everything.
Right.
But
But
we still here, baby. Live every Thursday.
for sure. And today we are going to be talking about the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka. Mark Variant.
So we're doing that first.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
Mark Variant, you are a Star Wars head.
I am, yeah.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate
So-
your?
You asked me earlier, and I
Oh,
forgot.
God.
Like, I have Phantom Menace as my background. It's been that for like a second.
Damn.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom
For
Menace.
whatever it came out when I was a kid, so I have a lot of
Uh-huh.
nostalgia for that. And like, yeah, even if it's not like even my favorite, I'm
but
just
not
like,
even Revenge. What's your favorite?
my
We already know-
favorite
we
would
know
be
what it is.
Empire, and then I like Revenge of the Sith, and
Let's
in the
go.
OT, Rogue
Okay.
One, you get your Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones. Oh wait, and Solo came out. I like Solo a lot. I'd put
Nice.
that. around
Solo's
Rogue One.
underrated.
Yeah, I'd put
Solo's
around
an
Rogue
underrated
One. I
film.
like
Gotta
Solo a
rewatch
lot.
that.
Solo's cool.
What are your thoughts on the sequels?
The sequels.
Shut the fuck up.
I wish they had a plan, man. That's it.
Let's go. I like this
You know,
guy.
you know what I mean? But like,
But are there things you enjoyed about it?
for sure, yeah.
Cool.
Especially because like you see what they're going for in
It's
each
okay.
one. I was talking about this like recently, but like Force Awakens when that was coming out, that was so much fun because like Star Wars is back. I thought it was gone. Whatever. People were showing out to the theater. You had like a whole new like lore, whatever.
Yeah, 2015
It was like a
was
moment.
different.
So real quick, I don't mean to
that-
cut you off, but because at the time that Force Awakens came
He
out,
fell asleep watching.
I fell asleep watching Force
word.
Awakens. I was not a Star Wars fan at all.
Okay,
like
so you-
Was that
I
your first Star Wars movie in theaters?
yes, but
Have you
not
seen
really
New- have you seen
because
New Hope at
I
that
fell
point?
asleep and spoiler alert, I woke up and Han Solo was dead and I was like, what the fuck? Like, well, how did this happen?
When did you fall asleep first, though?
I can't even remember, dude. To tell you the truth, all I know is me and my boy killed like 2-4 locos in the theater, and
What?
yeah,
Dude,
so-
4 locos, bro.
Yo,
Dude,
I was
the
I was
8
loco. I was loco in my seat,
The
bro.
theater was reeking, bro. That shit smells.
Where were
Yo.
you guys? Cross Ridge?
No,
Where?
we were at New Rock. Yo,
Oh.
I remember this day so vividly because obviously he was a Star Wars head.
Yeah.
So I remember, and it was like December, right, when it dropped. Like it was,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and like they on the radio, they were playing like
Bro, I
Christmas
think I
music
still have that video.
mixed with like the Star Wars theme. It was like dun, dun,
It was like,
dun, yeah.
Nice.
And like the
and it
radio
was like
host
a
would be
beat.
like, "Who's watching Force Awakens? Like Force Awakens this weekend?"
was
I
like
was like,
such a pop
"Damn, like
culture
yeah, this shit was."
like, it was
Man.
So
mad
that's what
hype.
I wanted to ask. I was like, for you guys that have seen it, right, that knew about Star Wars, like that moment was probably like, holy fuck,
You
like
thought you were
this
saying
is it.
You thought you
I
were
was
saying
in it.
goodbye to it in like 2005 when they were
Yeah.
like the saga is complete. Like that was the tagline for Revenge of the Sith. And then like 3 years later, they're like Clone Wars is out in theaters. Even though that's like what, like 3 episodes put together as a movie. So
Yeah.
you're like, oh, Star Wars is back, kind of, but like I'll go show out. And then this, it was like new installments, new story, blah blah blah. So like that was very exciting.
I saw Force Awakens 4 times.
Yeah, I went
In
like,
theaters?
I went 5 times to that
Hypebeast.
because it was like winter
Hypebeast.
break and like
Oh,
it
yeah.
was. It was like Christmas break.
yeah, it was a
just-
perfect time, and like the theater near me was doing like $5 movies for students and everything. So at the time, like I was just like coasting.
And I was
That's
very,
awesome.
that movie actually got me pretty excited. But
Yeah.
then the
Yeah.
other ones came out, and
I was 13 when The Force Awakens came out, so I didn't like, and like everybody in my class, this was like, what else dropped along with Force Awakens? What year was this? 2015.
2015.
So you had Age of Ultron. You had Ant-Man.
Yeah, no, so no,
Yeah.
no I
That was
didn't
in
end
July,
up.
yeah.
I just
Yeah,
remember
but
like
it was 2015 though. Yeah.
all my friends, my teacher loved it. Like I was just like, I don't fucking that. All I knew was that Han Solo died because I was in every comment section, every fucking.
That was
thing.
the hot spoiler. People would just like
Yeah.
troll and drop that wherever.
Everywhere, bro.
Nowhere was safe.
And I was like,
so that's the
oh.
only spoiler you technically got for Star Wars
For Star
before
Wars,
you
yeah,
started.
Not
Like the
bad.
fact that you didn't get
That's
Darth
insane.
Vader being Luke's father is
Which is in
mean,
every
insanity.
piece of pop
Crazy.
culture throughout time. You just never like never connected.
I swear.
I think he was just like young enough to not realize
To
or
miss
like
those jokes.
to
Like,
like
that's
miss
from a
those
thing,
jokes.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, because I almost didn't understand that because I remember, I think in Toy Story
Yeah.
Oh
Toy Story
yeah,
2.
with Zurg. Yeah.
he said that,
Same
right?
bit.
And then I asked my brother, I was like, what the fuck was that? And then he told me, and I was like, oh, okay.
Mm.
And then
Moving on. Yeah.
I never watched Star
But-
Wars yet until like later on, and I was like, wow, I already know this. This is crazy that no one knew this before. This is kind of a sick,
yeah.
like
yeah.
That
fucking
Like and no, because I even like, bro, they brought Mark Hamill on The Flash, obviously, and he did it when he was as a trickster.
The
I am your
trickster.
father.
Yeah.
trickster.
But like when he said that I am the father, like bro, on everything I love, I was never invested into Star Wars. So like
Right.
when he said
so
that,
it's,
it
it's
was
not
like,
some, it's not something you would have
it was-
caught.
No, not at
Yeah.
all. It was just this big dramatic reveal. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why is this like so dramatic? I'm like, okay, he's his dad. Like, what? So what? Like, what the fuck? But that was about it for that. That was literally the closest I probably got to getting it spoiled.
Yeah.
So when I
Yeah,
first
shout
went
out
on a binge,
Leah Nicole. She said the same shit. She said,
Leah.
Where's-
Leah's
Hey,
in the
it's
chat.
Leah. That's Leah.
Yeah, it's Leah.
that's Leah. That was here.
Leah,
Oh,
Leah.
nice.
Yeah.
Leah.
sorry, sorry, Leah.
Toy Story was my OG Star Wars. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That is like
Real.
literally true. That's kind of like
yeah. The original
wow.
Star Wars Toy Story confirmed. But no, and that's why before we got on air, like Rogue One was my first like, okay, I'm gonna sit down in this theater and I'm gonna fucking watch the Star Wars movie, and I was exactly like that Danny DeVito meme where he's like,
Yeah.
I get it now. Like the scene of Vader at the end, I had like that was my first time seeing Vader.
That's
And-
one of his best scenes.
That's
too.
that's such a
Right.
sick
Well,
introduction
not even,
to Vader.
but not even that. Like throughout the entirety of the film, I'm just like, yo, this dude is a problem.
Yeah.
Is a problem.
Bro, wait till you see him in Rebels.
And
Oh,
I'm excited.
man,
I'm
yeah.
excited because I'm down to the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars, which
Yeah.
everyone's like, yo, watch all together. I'm sorry that I can't watch it with y'all. Like because Brian was like, yo, wait to watch it with us. But like, if I keep prolonging it, I'm never gonna finish Clone Wars.
when are you
Yeah,
gonna do
lose the
that? Tell me.
momentum,
Tell me
yeah.
when you do that.
I mean, let's do it Saturday, I guess. At this point,
Beautiful.
might as well.
Yeah.
It's legit like treated like a movie.
It's like a
with the
movie.
rollout. Like
Just
it opens
all 4
different. It's
episodes.
nuts.
You're like,
Yeah.
It's
There's
really
also
like-
a cut
Yeah.
they told me about where it intertwines with episode 3,
Yeah, some of
and I
those
kind of want to
super
watch
cuts.
that too after I watch the first 4.
But like,
That's literally what I
like
did when I
that
finished it.
that for me
Yeah.
too. I remember I had started Clone Wars, right, and then like I was legit like watching it religiously, like every episode, and then like you get some Jar Jar Binks like storylines where I'm just like, okay, like I love the lore,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm not a
Oh,
like
no,
I
I
like
get
like
it,
I want
yeah.
I want to get to like the nitty gritty of shit. Toy Story the blueprint for sure. But so for me, like once we started getting like someone had wrote to me like, yo, watch these episodes. So I watched those episodes for like specific arcs and stuff, and I was like, yo, this is like peak Star Wars content right now. Like there's fights between Obi-Wan and Maul and you know with
Oh, yeah.
Savage, and I'm just like it was Savage and Maul. And they were like,
Duke
"Ha, we got
and,
you,
like,
we got you
oh,
now,
they
Obi-Wan." And Obi-Wan's like, "Nah, I don't think so." I was like, "Yo, Obi-Wan is fucking legit."
Nah, but bro,
So great.
those episodes where Obi-Wan was fighting him, I was like, I know like he's not gonna die,
but he's
but
like
still,
limping. He's
I was like scared. I was
Nah,
like,
bro.
holy
And,
shit!
like,
Like this is Maul, bro.
Yeah.
This is Maul.
And Maul
Savage.
with right,
Like,
exactly. With like
You're
another.
You're getting fucked up.
Where's your tattoo? Where's the tattoo?
Word, show the
What does he
tab, bro. Got the Maul tab.
Yeah.
Got the Maul tab, bro.
Dude.
That's a good-
But that's the thing, man. Like it's just peak, and like the fact that they're able to just do lightsaber fights, like it's animation, you know.
They
so
can
like
go
they go
crazy.
crazy with it. But honestly, that's never really been besides the original trilogy, which was obviously came back in
like
like
product of the
70s,
time,
80s,
yeah,
exactly. But you even start looking at the prequels and the start like
Prequels are still
the
the best.
fighting already like especially episode 3, dude. Episode 3 went crazy. But then something that I feel like we all can probably agree on, but I could be wrong. The sequel trilogy had at least great lightsaber fight
absolutely.
scenes.
Yeah,
It
choreography.
did a good job of marrying the two styles, where it's not like overly choreographed,
Right.
but it's still very like hard
I
hitting, especially with Kylo Ren, like the way
Yeah.
he fights.
The
Yeah.
worst is probably that last movie. I think,
That
but
last
it wasn't
movie
even
is
the
the worst
lightsaber
Star
fights
Wars movie.
itself. It was just like they felt hollow.
Everything.
They were just like
Everything.
beating.
They didn't believe
just
in
like-
what they were telling because they tried
Yeah.
to retcon fucking everything.
I
Yeah.
fuck with that fight in the
So-
water though, the one where they're on like the.
It
That
is-
one
What?
was the only
It's
one where I was like, this one is kind of good. Like,
What
I
was
like
the
this
last
one.
time y'all saw the sequel trilogy? Because
Yeah,
we
I'll
might
re-
have to rewatch.
I'll rewatch every now and then. Where I'm.
We
we're like,
just put on Force Awakens like when he was living with us like a few months
That's
ago.
right. Yeah. Where I'll like do that, and then I'll be like, all right, let me put on Last Jedi, and then I'm like, I made it this far, I might as well watch the like 9th one, and then I'll, like kind of.
So it still resonates with
yeah.
y'all. But I do
still-
get it. I do get it. The BTS bullshit obviously hindered what the full potential the films could have been.
Yeah, and it's because they wanted to like like get their like return on investment ASAP. That's why like Bob Iger like rushed out production on
Yeah.
Force Awakens.
When will studios like realize like, hey, if we
Bro,
just
they're
slow
gonna
things
realize
down,
they are slowly listening
gotta.
to. It took fucking ever, but I feel like they are gonna
I
eventually
hope.
listen to.
They just
'cause
because they
isn't-
just had a week. They just had a meeting and they
Yeah.
they were fucking
Yeah.
But-
ass, bro.
let me
They were
so
what?
they were fucking ass.
yo, you're ODing today,
Yo.
bro.
Yo.
Well, what did he
Oh,
say?
God.
When he comes, we're
He's
gonna
like,
start
yo,
fucking.
yeah. He's like, when Brim comes, we're gonna all start fucking, and then he just cut it off.
What? He's like, no, we're gonna start
Yeah.
fucking around. I'm like, that
Yeah.
doesn't.
Okay,
Yo,
Chase,
we might have to, take his mic away soon, bro. This is
Soon,
getting out of hand.
very
For
soon,
real.
bro. So real quick, for you two have seen Rebels.
Yeah.
Like completely. You
Absolutely.
watched
More or less.
everything.
He's
You
watched
saw some
everything.
episodes, right?
I think I finished 2 seasons and started the 3rd.
That's about where I'm at. But I like know the beats and how
I
it
already
rounds
know
out
what
and everything.
happens.
Exactly.
I'm
yeah.
totally
I know.
fine. Well, like these are prequel kind of things, so I'm really not like
Yeah.
Anakin's Vader. Holy shit! Like,
Yeah,
okay,
like-
we know.
But I watched all of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I watched.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
I have 4 episodes left. So, how many times in these 2 episodes of Ahsoka were y'all like,
For
Dude,
Rebels
when
stuff?
I
Yeah.
saw, well,
Whole
dude,
thing.
my biggest thing for I don't know about y'all, but my biggest thing was when they showed the fucking the road that leads to Lothal
Oh, yeah.
in live action.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
wow.
Yeah.
It's
I didn't even realize what was happening until it happened. I'm like, holy shit! Like
No,
I've seen this
Lothal
so many
looks
times in the
great.
show,
Lothal looks amazing.
and it's so much bigger. Like you'll see
It's like
Lothal in
instantly
the show. It
recognizable
doesn't
as
look
soon as they
anything
show
like
the-
that.
Yeah.
Even Ezra's tower, I was
Where,
like,
yeah, so that's where Ezra used to live.
yeah. I
That
was
tower.
just like, oh, I
The
love
little
all of it.
loaf cats or whatever they're
Mhm.
called.
yeah? Because the review so far, people were like, yo, if you like Rebels, you're definitely gonna enjoy
It was
this.
beat for beat, like it felt like Rebels episodes.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
So good.
So
But like shot so much more cinematically because
Exactly.
it's in
Right,
live action.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I like. That's what I liked about it.
And Dave Filoni, he has all these little callbacks to the prequels.
Oh, he knows. He's got his whole map out. Like, cause he's been attached to Star Wars since what?
2008ish.
Yeah, so it's
Or
like-
before then, because
You know the scene where I forgot her name, the apprentice.
Sabine.
No, the
No,
apprentice.
Oh, the girl. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't remember.
oh, I got you
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, look. At
Her name is Shin Haiti.
Shin.
Yeah, Shin. Just call her
That
Shin.
works.
Shin. So when she
Shin.
shows up and she's got the little drone, the little droid.
yeah,
What did that remind you of?
just like the Empire.
No, that reminded me of when Maul had the little droid
Tatooine?
too. Yeah, looking for Anakin.
Oh,
You're
like the
right.
probes.
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
Dave Filoni knows what he's fucking
That's
doing,
true.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he directed and wrote the first. I think he wrote all of these episodes, by the way.
Yeah.
So on the writing
Absolutely.
side, I think
It's
Yeah,
there.
we chilling.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think
And
he
then
just directed the first and the fifth. Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause the fifth was apparently a banger.
But even myself, who that I haven't started Rebels yet, and I apologize because I did let everyone down. I said I was gonna be caught up to Clone Wars and Rebels before Ahsoka. I'm never promising anything ever again in my life.
It's hard to catch up on TV.
like-
It really is. It's like you have all this time.
I'm like, I'll have
It's like-
months
Well,
until Ahsoka. And
here's
before
the
I
thing.
know it, like Ahsoka's
Yeah.
like dropping next week, and I'm like,
I said
They
the
forgot to
same
market
thing.
it.
I wanted to
forgot.
rewatch, and I was showing my brother G Money.
G Money's in the chat right
He's
now.
in the chat right now.
Yeah,
yeah,
Hey,
he's
G
up.
Money.
We didn't even get through season 1 because it is hard to like actually like plow through it.
Paul
no,
through
but
what?
I'm
Okay,
Rebels.
good. I'm not the only
It's-
one.
Oh no, you can't just.
It's 4 seasons. Like
Yeah, you can't plow through that.
We did get through. I think we have 5 episodes left of season 1 though, so we did a pretty good run there. But yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
starts off pretty slow too. It doesn't really get
The
good
first season
until-
is the most like
It's very much like a kids' cartoon.
Kids'
at that
cartoon.
point.
Yeah, and then it doesn't be, and then it's not really anymore. It's kind of
Which is
like
kind
Clone
of the
Wars.
way Clone Wars
It's-
was. Yeah,
Yeah.
it grows with the
So,
audience,
wait.
but also like is respectful.
season 2 is
to OG fans.
intense.
That's
Season
what I'm
3
on
and
right
4
now.
also get
Shit.
intense.
So I tried watching Clone Wars, bro. I did.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Elaborate.
No, it's a lot of
So
episodes.
I
get it.
watched 4 episodes of season 1.
Yeah, that's not
And-
enough, bro.
It's not your favorite season.
And no, but you guys are saying that it's like it is a kiddie type feel to it, right?
Oh, season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, should I just skip to season 2? I mean,
No.
No.
what's
So
the-
what you should do?
There's certain episodes. Do what I did before Kenobi.
Because here's the thing, you're
okay.
gonna get
They're-
to season 3 and they're gonna call back to season 1 because the arcs are because it plays out like an anthology, so things aren't in order. So
Right.
there's
Only in the beginning though.
only in the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, they do some weird shit where there's like they kind of skip around the
Yes.
timeline,
So
right?
you'll see like 2 episodes in season 3 that are literally continuations of like
Season one.
the
stuff.
Clone Cadets
Okay.
episode in season 1.
But
so
but
it's-
there is like a sequence you can follow that you could find online. I think
Yeah.
Junior sent
Oh
it to
yeah,
you.
where it's
no?
like.
yeah.
I mean, even Disney Plus has like the Ahsoka essential episodes like
Right.
playlist.
Yeah,
Right.
And it's
Yeah,
essential.
I saw
And
that.
then Mark,
Yeah.
you don't have to watch every single episode. Like, I didn't even do that. I towards like the second half, I wasn't watching every single one.
If I saw
anymore.
Jar
was
Jar
like,
Binks
bro,
come
I
up,
was-
I'm like, nah, I'm not watching this.
some
I'm good
episodes,
off Jar Jar
some
Binks.
episodes were just like, yo, I don't give a
Ahmed
fuck about
Best,
this.
bro.
Like I get it though. Like that's just how. And I had said it a few podcasts ago where Star Wars.
Did Ahmed voice Jar Jar in Clone Wars? Ahmed Best.
the one that showed up in
The or-
Mando.
Yeah, the
Yes,
original
yeah.
actor.
In Clone? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Like for me, like I just
Oh, in Clone Wars.
In Clone Wars, I mean.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
what it was, right?
I don't
what
know.
they had said the original Jar Jar Binks voice actor.
Yeah, but
wa-
from
was
the movies.
No, I'm saying
Oh.
is Ahmed Best voicing Jar Jar Binks in Clone Wars?
Oh,
I
have
don't
no
think
idea.
so.
I don't know about
That
that.
was the movies then. Okay.
Yeah, I know in the movies. Yeah.
But
Anyways.
that's what I'm saying. Like the lore of Star Wars is just ridiculous. Like I think it is one of the most vast universes ever. Obviously, it takes place.
Bro, and it's getting bigger.
Yeah. Why is that?
Is that a mugshot?
Yeah.
That's AI, bro. That's AI.
It's not.
That's AI, bro.
Guys, Donald Trump's mugshot is officially
Oh, yeah.
released.
Let's go.
Go check the hideous human being out.
What I was saying is the lore is getting even bigger because
Chill
of
like
what
Palpatine.
Filoni is doing with Ahsoka.
Oh yeah, yeah,
With the fucking, because it's like in a galaxy far, far away, right? This
Right.
one galaxy. Now they're
Right.
talking about fucking other galaxies.
galaxies.
I,
I was-
love that.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
the-
the
but that's
map,
the
the way they
key.
open the map
That's
is
the key
so
into
cool.
new
New
fucking
areas.
stories.
Dude, and they, like,
Jabba the Trump.
Jabba the Trump.
That's
who
crazy.
said that?
Yo, Daniel Ruiz, bro.
Let's go.
That's a great comment.
In
bro.
Ariel's words, de lo mío. Jabba the Trump. I love that
I
shit.
love that.
I like New Galaxy's definitely the pathway into new stories in like
Dude,
Star Wars.
the fucking the powers and everything in these other galaxies could be completely different.
do
too.
your own thing over
you
there.
they could start cooking,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Oh, and speaking of fucking powers, we got our first live action fucking Dathomir Night Sisters.
Yes.
I
yes.
didn't
I
even
really
I-
cool.
I-
clock
I've
that
seen
it was
this
live
one.
action for the first time.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
dude.
I've consumed them in so much.
Yo,
more
when I found
media.
that shit out in
I was
Clone
like,
Wars, I'm like,
oh,
this shit
wow.
is dope.
Because one is in
Wait,
the
okay, so
in the
what-
games as well.
What are you
Yeah,
guys talking about?
The Night Sisters. from
Marin?
Dathomir.
Oh,
Marin's in the games as well. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. I played.
Wait,
so I
wait,
played-
wait. What, Mark?
That's what I was going to talk about. I was going to bring up the video games of Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order. They have
It's full. It says.
what's her name on Dathomir?
Marin?
Or
Mother-
Morgan.
Lady
Morgan.
Morgan. Lady Morgan.
Oh,
Morgan
oh.
Ness.
no, I meant in the
In the
video game.
Marin.
Marin. Yeah, so she is a Night Sister and she's fucking dope and I loved her powers.
She's
I was
so
like, man, they
cool.
should really expand more on
Shit,
this.
what
but
game were they-
Oh yeah.
like
Fallen Order.
so
Oh,
Yeah.
Fallen Order and then Survivor.
Right.
Dude,
You
literally.
know that's the species. That's like Maul's.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
home-
planet's
homeworld.
crazy. That planet is
Yeah.
You got the
insane.
Night Sisters.
Yeah,
But he-
and
but
yo,
he-
the
but he
Night
didn't have-
Sisters
he
is
didn't have those
dope.
abilities.
What's her name? What was that?
Mother
No, he
Talzin?
doesn't know.
No,
That would be-
the
he
Jedi
would
that
be-
became Sith. She was Dooku's.
Asajj
Oh
Ventress.
my god, yeah.
Yeah,
Ventress,
Ventress
is,
is also
fucking
so cool.
heat,
Yeah.
bro. She is so
She's
fucking
so cool.
dope.
I can't believe she's an original Clone Wars character because I feel like I've seen her in live action.
Yeah, she's
You know
original
what I mean?
to the like 03 cartoon.
Yeah.
The 2D one.
Nah, bro.
So
Seeing
sick.
her in live action would be
I
sick.
want
sick.
that.
So
I
bad.
want
That'd
that
be
so
sick,
bad.
yo.
She's so
But
fire.
but Mark, that's what we're talking about. Like once you get further down the line in the seasons, like there's some really cool stories.
Yeah,
like
dude.
especially with bro, Dooku jumped up my list from like nowhere to like at
Yeah,
the
but
top
that's
10.
from
Yeah,
Tales
yeah,
of the
yeah.
At
Jedi,
the-
right?
Oh no, but then Clone
Wars
Wars
as
and
well.
by
Bro,
the way,
that
everyone
scene
needs
where
to
he
watch Tales
fight-
of the
I
Jedi.
love Tales
Dude.
of the Jedi. That was
That
oh,
scene where he's
perfect.
fighting
Just the right amount.
Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
And he
this
just
dude is
completely
working
shits
them.
on
He's
them,
bro.
working them. He's working.
One-handed,
them.
bro.
Yup.
Just,
yeah.
I'm like,
Like
yo, this
fat
dude is
saying.
ox.
Yeah.
This dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. He is working them, bro. It's so good. So I'm glad to hear that Rebel lovers are so far enjoying the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka. I, as a non-Rebel viewer, very much so far so wavy for Ahsoka. So far so wavy. I'm like, great. You're giving me. First of all, Ahsoka's already a dope character to begin with. I think Rosario does, because a lot of people from the trailers were just like, I feel like she lost, like Ahsoka has lost her charm, and I'm like, not really. First and foremost, she is
Bargain.
older.
She's acting like Rebels
Bargain.
Ahsoka, which is like she's not a teenager anymore.
Yeah.
Not like so peppy. Like she's been through it. She's a little bit more
Bro.
pessimistic, you know.
Yeah.
That's why she like doesn't train Grogu and everything. She's just like I've seen like what
Yeah.
happens.
dude, it's been years.
Yeah,
She's
like-
fucking old. She's
Yeah.
not like a
Yeah.
teenager anymore, like you said. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
bro, and she was hated on right when Clone Wars first came on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was just like, who is this cartoon
Like, she's fucking
character?
annoying,
and then she
whatever.
gets like the craziest development ever.
Yeah, the first couple seasons, but like at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Context matters. Where she's a youngin, bro, and like she's training under Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, and you're like, I never seen this in the movies. Like, what am I?
Who
supposed to
is
accept this?
this?
Yeah, like, where was she in Revenge of the Sith? And then like long-term storytelling, like.
If you like her already, and you haven't watched the last 4 episodes,
Or
of Clone
Rebels.
Wars?
Or Rebels.
No, just the
man,
last 4
yeah,
episodes of
yeah,
Clone
yeah,
Wars.
yeah.
You're gonna
That's
fucking.
good stuff.
You're gonna get her tatted on your chest.
I will.
Like,
I will
that's
do it. I will do it.
I've been thinking about it. She's my other character that I fucking love that I would get tatted.
Yo, Mark Variant.
Yeah.
Top 5 Star Wars characters all time.
Ooh.
Anakin. Nah.
I agree. I
For real,
agree.
though, I don't know, but like, yeah, like Anakin and like Obi-Wan. I'm such a Jedi simp, man. But like, I've been lately feeling like I've been really into like Han Solo and everything. So Han Solo,
Okay.
Andor, I like.
Because
a
he's just the
lot.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the OG. I don't know how many I named, but like I like Andor a lot, and Mando. I really like Mando.
Wow.
Wow.
I
What
like
the
that.
fuck?
But
I
that's
like
just off
that.
the top of my head. If you were to like give me some time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, we'll give you a couple days. Come back to us.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm
Let
back,
us know
y'all,
how
I
you
got
feeling.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah, but like, because
I
we
don't
had
know, I
spoke
think
about
so.
this, and I had made a joke because I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Rey is definitely top 3, Star Wars characters of all time." The OG Mark had a. I'm
Bro,
excited
he
for her
said
movie.
Ray top.
Yeah,
I'm
three.
excited
I was
for
just
her
talking
movie.
about that, and I was noticing on like, how like when episode 9 was coming out, like a lot of the stars were just like vocally over it, and the only one who like
Mhm.
really was not like trashing it or whatever was like Daisy Ridley. What she get? She gets the movie.
Yeah,
Is that
Yeah,
coincidence?
I
Yeah,
think-
but I hope the movie changes my mind on Ray. Like right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the point of her movie, to be like, yo, because again, we've spoken about this before, but I feel like what Star Wars is doing right now is they're like, hey, let's tie up all the loose ends between episode
Yeah.
6 and episode 7, right? Which deal like because there's gonna be a man.
How's the Empire come back? How can we tell the
Exactly.
story to make it work?
Exactly.
Similar
And
to-
that's what these first 2 episodes did a good job of as well, because they were like, yo, because Ahsoka even told Sabine, right? She was like, yo, it's not just about getting Ezra back. Like, if we don't figure this shit out, another war is starting.
Yeah, and you
Like
know
the Clone Wars just fucking wrapped
And
up.
that's-
Bro,
Like,
and you see how comfortable they are because the guy in the beginning, the captain of the ship, was just like,
Yo, yeah, he came.
who are
he
these
was like,
fuck? He was
yeah.
like,
He was
Yeah,
like,
the New
Jedi.
Republic is like
Oh.
trying
Jedi,
to sleep
like-
at the wheel, and you see
Yeah.
that in Mando too. While they have like spies because they they take the imps and they just like give them new jobs,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
they're just like, you're gonna be good, right?
Is
Right.
that one episode?
that's
of
the
season
only, that's
3
the
of
best
Mando?
thing Mando season 3
Three?
did.
They-
was
yeah.
that?
That Coruscant episode?
Yeah, that's it. Because
Cutting
like
the sides,
that
yeah.
season was ass, but
damn, that's harsh. It was ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it was ass.
Yeah.
Bro was not on set.
Yeah, Pedro was not there. He
That's
was
what-
doing
that's what
Last
bums
of
He was
Us.
doing Last of Us, yeah,
Yeah,
for
And he
sure.
did voiceover. Definitely.
Damn, bring my guy Pedro back. Yo, they need to bring Greg Fraser back for season
Yeah.
3 for
Granted,
season
he was
4.
only I mean, he only did the cinematography for like a couple episodes in season 1, but like it's just season 1 just looked like I feel like after season 2 they just forgot how to use the volume entirely because in season 3 it just did not look good at all.
I wouldn't say it didn't look good at all.
did
I feel
not.
like y'all are hating crazy, but it's all good. We'll talk
Eunice
about
is
that
hating
another
crazy.
time. I want an episode that we're all on where it's just dedicated. It'll just legit just be Star Wars talk, right?
I think
'Cause right
so,
now we're
yeah.
obviously just talking about Ahsoka, but I want a genuine breakdown of prequel, original, sequel, and where it's moving forward. But to that point, moving forward, right? Again, we are getting that Mandoverse. You saw that transition?
I like that.
We are getting a Mandoverse movie, right? Which I do think Filoni
Yes,
is
correct.
directing.
Yep, correct. Yeah.
So first and foremost, I already think off the bat it's going to be Heat. And it's
Yeah.
going to connect everything that's been going on in The Mandalorian. It's going to connect everything that's been going on in Book of Boba Fett, which is the weirdest show of all time.
Yeah. And
Um,
that's why I kind of think that those like that show and like Mando season 3 was kind of like on autopilot or whatever. It wasn't bringing the heat like the first 2 seasons of.
because they're figuring shit out.
That and like I feel like he was giving Ahsoka his all. Granted, it's only been the first 2 episodes,
Yeah.
but it's
Yes.
Rebels season
I-
5. That's his baby. Those are original characters.
Fuck. What the fuck? Yo, we're going to have to move this eventually to Jeremy eating.
Yeah.
We'll finish. Yo, the way Jeremy
we
is
got
eating
it.
right now.
That
Oh, yeah.
thickest bacon.
That's crazy.
He was like, but I agree. I think Filoni definitely needs to be heavily involved in all of these like things. Like he is Star Wars #1 fan. That's why George Lucas was like, you know what? You're the guy. You're the guy. He is him.
Yeah.
Dave Filoni is him. So
Right.
I think if he has his hand involved in all of this, like, it's gonna work out great. And even Jon Favreau to an extent. I think Jon Favreau, like, we can't deny that Jon Favreau has brought some life back into the Star Wars.
For sure.
For
And
sure.
when they-
Universe.
and when they
Well, yeah,
team
why
up-
would we?
When
Yeah.
they team up, because he's a filmmaker, and Filoni came from animation, he taught him so much. That's why like they were making magic on those first 2 seasons or whatever. So like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
agree with that.
so I do think this all is and the thing I like too about Ahsoka was the so for Mando and Book of Boba Fett, we got chapters, right? And this was parts. So it's a little bit different, right? Kind of.
One story.
I mean,
not a-
Oh,
Well, because
Wow.
because it's its own story kind of thing. So I kind of like the way they did that because now it just kind of breaks away. Like even though it's a part of this universe that we're still continuing and talking about, it's like cool. Like this is going to be more self-contained because we even saw it when she was in Mando season 2 because that's how she captured what's her name in the first place. And I was like, damn, okay. Like she went on this mission. I didn't think that her name is Morgan, right? Lady Morgan.
yeah.
The lady in these episodes.
it's just Morgan.
Morgan Elsbeth, right?
Morgan Elsbeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't think she was gonna be such a big part of
either,
this
yeah.
season now, and
yeah,
the
it
fact
wasn't
that
a one-off or anything like that, and they
Nope.
answered the question of like why she was there because I rewatched that episode and I was like,
right.
what's she doing in the woods?
I said
Like,
the same thing. I was
is
just
it
like,
coincidence that she's
well,
like
yeah, exactly. And obviously we knew from jump, or at least especially Rebel lovers, was just like, all right, we know from jump she's looking for Thrawn right now. When do you think? So this is 8 episodes. When do y'all think we are gonna get him?
Well, I was gonna say because that was my first. I paused after the first episode when I was watching because I remembered the movie and I was like, "How are they setting up a season villain?" Because Thrawn is gonna be like
The villain for the
the
Mando
villain
movie?
of the movie.
yeah, that's
So
why
it's like
season
they're
villains
kind
are,
of like
the
teasing
Jedi
his
people.
authority, but
Yeah.
we have a series villain in Balin and Shin.
All right,
Yeah.
That would be a good
bro.
idea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know.
Yo, can we
so-
talk about Balin and what's her name?
Oh, they were great.
They're cool.
Shin.
Rest in
Shin.
peace, bro.
And Shin?
I know.
Rest
Bro.
in peace, bro. It's so crazy.
I know it's fucked up.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ray Stevenson.
I forgot that happened
Yeah.
until Mark reminded me when we were playing COD like
Yeah.
2 days ago. But the thing with Balin and Shin that's
Mhm.
very confusing is that you can tell that there's confliction with them
Yes.
because
Yeah.
they're like not full. They're obviously not Sith.
Right. He was
If
a,
they
he was
pull-
a,
if
he
they
was a
pulled up
Jedi.
on-
He was a Jedi.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, but so is Anakin.
Yeah. And
Of
there's
course,
like, and there's
yeah.
like no Sith now. They're like in it for themselves. They're in business for themselves.
Like,
Mer-
what,
they're
like what is
mercenaries.
their
Yeah.
They're
motive though?
mercenaries.
But they're not pure. They're not like pure dark.
Right, they're not.
She
'Cause
had the
me-
chance.
he
She
said we
had the
get
chance to kill
power.
Sabine. She didn't.
They had the chance to just show
Yeah,
up on that
she-
ship and
she,
just
like,
fuck
she-
everyone up, but they gave them a shot to just let them in.
Nah.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon's like, yo. So
Qui-Gon
I'm
is
ass,
rolling
so
in his
I'm
grave.
ass.
Qui-Gon is
like, yo, I'm
rolling in his
ass.
They
grave.
didn't get to him in time. He was. They were behind the
Right.
ray shield
Ahsoka
and
was right
everything, yeah.
there, saved her. Yeah,
This
sure.
is me
Well-
coping. Yeah.
yeah, this is me coping exactly.
Those mad people,
But
they did each other.
to your point, remember what he said to
Reva.
to Morgan,
Brandon
where he was like, "Damn, killing Ahsoka." He's like, like I don't really want to do that shit. And she was like, sentimental. He's like, the truth. I was like,
Yeah, she said I sense confliction or some shit. He's like,
Yeah.
no confliction, just the truth. I was like, nah, motherfucker, you're gonna get redeemed somehow. Like I could see it.
Sacrifice.
That's what I saw.
Sacrifice.
I saw he could have a redemption, but I think Shin is gonna go full.
Yeah, super gone.
Yo, and who the fuck is she? Like, she's obviously not from
His
Order
apprentice.
66. Don't shit, but like,
Yeah.
is that like his daughter?
well,
or,
no.
like,
Remember what Ahsoka's? Oh, by the way, is Ahsoka's droid also in Rebels? What's his
he
name?
was in Clone Wars. He's
Yeah.
Was he
you
in
probably
Clone
saw him already.
David
You already
Tennant.
saw him. You remember the
David,
youngling?
yeah, that's David.
The
when they
youngling
were
arc?
when they were training the younglings how to build
They
lightsabers.
Oh,
find the
okay.
kyber crystals. He's the
Oh,
robot
okay.
that helps younglings find.
They
their
brought
crystal
back
and build
David
their
Tennant
lightsaber.
for the voice too. That's
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Oh
sick.
my god, that's dope.
No, but Beep
even-
How Shin has a Jedi. What's it called?
oh, their little braid.
The
Mm.
Padawan
She has a
Yeah.
Padawan braid.
Ooh, speaking of Padawan,
What the fuck?
when Ahsoka called Sabine Padawan at the end, she's like, "Go fly it, Padawan," and then there's like a little smile, and the episode ended. It was great. I think Sabine was my favorite part of those first 2 episodes. I
Yeah?
really like Sabine. Even in Rebels, like, granted, I'm only like mid season 2, but like, clear.
Dude, just skip Clone Wars. Like I'm going
Yeah.
right to Rebels, raw dog Rebels. That's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like, bro. Ezra was the main reason why I started it, and like,
I love Ezra, man.
bro, so gas. One of the best introductions for a character too. Like the way they introduce this character.
Kanan,
So,
too.
Wait till season
bro,
3.
Kane, oh my god.
Season
Oh.
3 Ezra, different.
Oh my
Different.
god.
Do you guys want to hear another fun fact? The fight between Sabine and Shin is the first time that 2 female characters have locked blades in Star Wars.
Wow.
Crazy.
Whoa.
Ahsoka never
Really?
fought Asajj.
Well, I'm assuming in live action.
Okay.
I'm assuming in live
I mean,
action
it still
because
might be true. I don't remember if she did, but I feel like
'Cause
Ahsoka
it's-
fought
They
Asajj.
did.
Okay.
yeah.
Live
So in
action,
live action, it's the first time
Yeah, I mean,
that it's
what
happened.
time? Yeah, I don't think I've.
'Cause
seen
the
more than
only
2
Force
female
user-
Jedis at the same
Right,
time.
right. In live action, that's very true.
That is crazy. Yeah.
So, Star Wars is so whoa. 3 female leads. I'm so mad.
Yo, for the patriarchy, we still have Ezra, and we got Balin. So
For the Patriot.
For the
Sorry.
patriarchy.
I'm dead, bro.
The horses.
Should we
Depends,
catch up to
bro.
the chat real quick? Mark,
Yeah,
you want to hit us with
chat.
some chat?
What did you guys think of the orange lightsabers? Says Red Brick 7.
They weren't orange.
I
They were.
didn't-
Yeah.
nah,
I
they
don't
were
think so.
orange. You know, that's another thing with.
Talking
the
about
I know.
confliction.
Filoni said, yeah, it's closer to how it's like originally, obviously, or whatever the
What?
explanation was. Filoni gave an explanation as to why they're orange instead of red.
What was that?
If you look it up, you'll see it. He talks about it. I forgot what it was the exact explanation, but he was like, it's more true or something like that. I don't know. But
Well,
I don't.
well, no,
I just think it
I
has to
thought-
do with their like the fact that they're not truly dark,
Right, exactly.
and they used to be Jedi. And the thing with Ahsoka, why
don't
hers
know.
is white, is because she's neutral. She's not a Jedi anymore, even though they keep calling her Jedi. She's
Oh,
not.
Yeah, Leah's got my
speaking
back.
of which,
So
you guys can keep talking. But we had got a DM from someone from y'all click. Hold on, let me pull it up.
from our
Click.
click.
Yeah,
Click.
the A. Ain't nobody fucking with
AB
my click.
cosplays.
Uh,
Fucking hate that guy, bro.
Yo,
that's
chill.
crazy.
Is it
James,
A-
JMB
James?
underscore
JMB.
rebel.
We
JMB.
love James.
Yeah.
He's
Let's
a
go,
huge
James.
Star Wars head. Huge Star Wars
Yeah.
head.
Oh, so he had 2 questions. One, since Filoni recreated the end of Rebels nearly shot by shot, is
Yes,
Ahsoka's
this is very important.
is Ahsoka's quote unquote Gandalf the White drip retcon now, or was it just a one-time fashion statement?
So yeah, they do like a shot for shot thing, not dialogue for dialogue or whatever. But Ahsoka shows up as like a Gandalf like character with a staff. She's in like a white cloak.
It's like the last scene in Rebels.
Yeah, and it's more or less
Yo,
the same.
spoilers! Fuck.
Yeah, I'm
So I would
sorry,
say
bro.
it's
You had
like-
years.
Retconned, right? Or like yeah.
I don't know if it's
It has to be
the
retconned.
way-
Otherwise, what
yeah.
they did it twice.
The way
Like-
I interpret it is that it's like, because Star Wars is all about like visions sometimes. I'm interpreting the end of Rebels as like this vision into the future. So it's like you can be wearing different things. You could be like a bit more glorious, a bit more stylized.
I can buy that. Yeah.
And then like in live action when it happens, it's like there's always like a
And, like,
premonition thing.
exaggerated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's always premonitions. There's always visions going on in Star Wars. So it could be like that's our version of that. Like
Right.
as an audience, we have like this glimpse into what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then
That's
he got
fucking
it,
hot, bro.
you
I
know?
like that. I'm erect.
The second one was since Ahsoka already knew Anakin's son, Luke, and that he was actively building a temple for training, was sending Grogu to the Seeing Stone necessary? What other options for a master were there via Force 4G, Cal Kestis, question mark?
I think that's a good question because it's like, yeah, she does know who the trainer's gonna be. She shows up at the school, but maybe it was more or less like a test. Like if you can communicate out, like then you will get the training, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's kind of how I got from it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, James, we hope we
Yes.
answered your questions.
Thank you, James.
But thank you for that.
Shout
yeah,
out
I
to
appreciate
James.
it. Yeah, and like he was like, "Yo, no pressure to address them." I'm like, "Bro, it's totally fine. Like, I don't mind. I don't mind answering
He's
these."
like all the pressure.
No, that's
Yeah,
a good-
all the
those are good
pressure.
questions.
Go back to the chat.
Back to the
Yeah,
chat. Yeah, Mark, what's up? Talk to us. Chat checkmate.
Leah said, "Let's not forget about our queens, Luminara Ventress, and Ahsoka and their fight."
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was in
Oh, yeah.
Clone Wars.
Yeah,
That was
that's
hard.
what I'm saying.
Spoiler.
I'm
No,
I think
spoilers.
it's referring to live
Jesus.
action. Yeah, yeah. Spoilers, Mark.
Spoilers.
Crazy.
And
It's
dude,
crazy how
one-
woke Star Wars got. It's ridiculous.
OD.
It's crazy how woke it got.
Let's see. Daniel said, "Oh my god, my chat's fucked up."
Yo, fix it, bro.
I can't. Oh, here
Have
we
you
go.
tried turning it on and off?
That
Putting it in rice.
Darth Maul and Ahsoka are tied as his favorite Star Wars characters.
That's solid.
All right.
Yeah.
Darth
Maul.
Darth Maul's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get back to the top 5 characters. Because we got to ask Jeremy, too.
Oh yeah, when you went out
Yeah.
to get the deli stuff, we had asked Mark Variant his top 5 Star Wars characters. So
Gun to my head, I'm just like, I don't know who to say.
off the top of your dome piece, top 5 Star Wars characters all time, any iteration.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is like my number 1. He's always
That's crazy. He's not even top 10 to be completely honest with you.
That's
crazy.
Bro, he said Ray is top 3.
Ray is top 3.
All right,
It goes Finn, Oscar Isaac's character, Ray.
Bro
don't
said
even-
Oscar Isaac's
I don't even know his
character.
name.
He doesn't even know Poe.
Oh, damn.
You're just ranking it off of Oscar Isaac alone. That gets it in there.
That's
I'm
crazy.
fucking dead.
It would be Obi-Wan.
Spider-Man 2099.
You're an anomaly.
Yeah.
So Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker,
Okay.
Han Solo.
So basic.
Yo, I know. I just love.
feel that
Hera is one of my favorite Star Wars characters.
Yo,
Yo, whose
Fun-
wife is she?
She's
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan's.
Yes. Is
Obi-Wan.
that what you were going to say?
Obi-Wan.
I remember seeing that somewhere. I was like, yo,
Mary Elizabeth
she's...
is married.
Yo,
to
I think
Ewan.
they had broke it off for a while. Like it got like really awkward between them. Yeah, I could be gossiping.
Yo, you
I
want
could
you
be.
live on the
This
mic
could
right
be
now.
more
She
shit.
needs more
Lying
fucking...
out his ass.
Am I? Hold on. Watch. Pete,
Yo,
let me
Brady,
go to
change the-
Wikipedia. Wikipedia has never let me down.
Oh my god.
Wikipedia.
Sources on the
Let-
bottom, yeah.
Let's go. When has Wikipedia ever let y'all down? If y'all could tell me a moment where it's let y'all down.
Wikipedia?
When I got
Ooh.
when I got caught for plagiarizing Wikipedia, that's when it let me down.
But
You
you
did that to
you
yourself,
plagiarized,
bro.
right? You plagiarized, so they still counted it because
Yeah.
that's a source.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Because you plagiarized.
Fuck
Personal
Wikipedia.
life.
That's why they broke and they need me to donate
Um,
every time I click their page. Broke asses.
Look,
They broke them up. Yeah.
Dead ass.
Look, it was reported October 2017 she was in a relationship with Scottish actor Ian McGregor, whom she had met on the set of Fargo television series. Their son Laurie was born. Winston McGregor married in April 2022. Maybe I am talking on my ass. My bad.
They
y'all.
literally just got married.
Nah, I could have swore they was
Bro.
like they split for a little bit,
All
but
this
I
is within,
She
like,
needs more
7
screen
years.
time, too, bro.
facts, bro.
'Cause
Like-
I like her character a lot.
Oh, you know what I liked?
Yo,
I didn't see
wait.
Rebels. Or you know what I liked? The
Chopper?
mural that they had. Isn't it straight from
Straight
Rebels?
Bro,
Style. I thought
ripped.
that was so cool.
ripped,
Yeah.
ripped out of it, bro. It was so sick. Even like the same, like you said, animation style too from Rebels.
What'd you guys think of Chopper live
I-
action?
I love
He
Chopper.
was operating at
Yo,
like,
yo,
capacity.
what I like about
favorite.
Chopper is like you could kind of tell it's somebody saying shit muffled.
hear-
Right,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
can't find it.
It's so
So
good.
good.
Say it, Mark.
I
Nah.
felt like I could actually understand what what the droid was saying. I was like, oh shit, this is dope. I
Yeah.
can actually
You feel
kind of
like
get
part
it.
of the crew. Like you
Yeah.
can understand it.
You're like, oh, I found it. I'm like, yes, Chopper, yo, lit. But
Chopper is a-
Now
So-
wait, if you Dave Filoni, you said is directing episode 5.
Uh-huh.
If Rex, bro.
I think episode 5.
Yeah,
it
if
goes,
Rex
it goes,
pulls up,
look,
bro.
look,
They
it
were doing
goes,
all the
it goes
things.
Filoni. Steph Green directed episode 2. Steph Green is directing episode 3. Again, Filoni has written all of these. Peter Ramsey is directing
Hey,
episode
that's
4.
Spider-Verse guy.
Yeah, Spider-Verse, and he directed some Mando episodes. Dave Filoni, episode 5. Jennifer Gitzinger for episode 6. Geeta Patel for episode 7. And Rick, I always butcher his last name.
Famuyiwa?
Famuyiwa,
Let's
thank
go.
you
Oh
for
my
the
God.
season
I was just gonna ask
Finale.
if he directed an episode.
for the finale.
Beautiful. Remember,
Did-
Flash fumbled. WB fumbled the bag because this dude wrote and directed a Flash movie, and they didn't use his
You
script.
you know every time I mention his name, you always mention that. I think
Yeah,
it's
it breaks
happened
my
every
heart.
single
It
time.
breaks my
I think it's
heart.
happened every single
I want that
time.
script
Every
to
time.
leak so
Right.
badly.
All right, let's close off the
What
the
time
Star
is it,
Wars
by the way?
Ahsoka talk. This
Yeah.
is 9:40.
It is
Okay.
9:40
late.
Eastern
Yeah.
Standard Time. We still have Blue Beetle to discuss. So
Yeah, let's
before
talk
we
about Blue Beetle.
before we close off Ahsoka, our Mark variant, our rating system. I'm not sure if you're familiar
Oh,
with
man,
it.
This is
Yeah,
gonna
no,
be
I'm
interesting.
So at the bottom, and this is for all new listeners and viewers, right? So we have our own rating system. At the bottom, it's just Morbius. It was that bad.
Okay.
It was that bad. Above it, are you a Harry Potter fan at all?
Yeah.
Right. So there's a scene where Voldemort, and we'll find it for you and send it to you, and he just says "fat."
It's
Fat.
when
Are you
Harry
familiar
Potter's
with
having
Fat?
the visions and Half-Blooded Prince.
Oh yeah, and he just goes.
No, it's not Half-Blooded Prince, you
That?
fucking fake
Yes.
ass
What was
Harry
it?
Potter
What was
fan.
it?
Phoenix.
Order of the
Order of the
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
bitch.
Order of the
Damn. okay.
Yo,
Fucking
got him.
bitch.
My
Got
bad.
him.
After you see him in a hoodie.
Yeah.
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 So they just added that in there. They're like, yeah, keep that shit.
I
Keep
like
that
that.
shit.
That's good.
So Fat, which is just like, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's still
It
not
was
good.
bad.
Wasn't
Yeah.
expecting, Yeah. Okay.
Then we have Mid-Mania, right?
Okay.
Quantumania, Mid-Mania.
You know, self-explanatory.
Right. And then you could even do high and low mid depending on what you're feeling.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. No, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Mid-Mania.
Oh.
Stop changing
We have a
it.
rating system.
We
Okay, what's after?
Mark,
what's,
talk
okay,
to him.
so-
Sublime is after that from Barbie.
Okay.
And then which, you know, and then before you got Heat that comes, which is like, wow, like I really enjoy that. And then Wavy is the top, where it's like, yo, this shit was fucking wavy.
All right. You know.
So
I'm
Ahsoka, the first 2 episodes.
I'm gonna shoot from the hip. I'm gonna say wavy, but the reason being is like, I have not been this excited watching Star Wars like anything since maybe like
In
what
2
the
years.
finale.
Since Andor.
Well, true, duh.
since Mando season 2 finale.
But like, as far as like,
Hype
I don't know,
levels,
like you
bro.
know, like the real like lore stuff. I treat Andor like in its own like mini series pocket or
Right,
whatever.
right.
You know, because they're redoing some like serious stuff there. But what's it called? Yeah, I just haven't felt this hype since like that season 2 finale.
Yeah, same.
Because like that was the last time I got excited for like that main. This is all part of that main story of like
Got
this
you.
section, this post Return of the Jedi
Got it.
thing.
So wavy.
Yeah.
Got you. J Money.
Wavy.
Eunice,
Same. Wavy.
Mark,
Wavy. Wavy.
Oh, me?
3, 2, 1.
Heat.
Wavy. You're a
G
fucking
just
bot.
shit. G
Nice.
just shit. I'm a bot?
You're a bot.
I'm an NPC, bro. I'm an
He's an
NPC.
bro.
You
Chill.
had to ruin it.
Yo, Heat, bro. Heat. Tranquilo. Like, I had a good time.
Wait, really? Is it actually Heat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just Heat. I had a good time.
You said you haven't seen Rebels, like I get it.
Right.
Like, it hits. It's bonus.
It is
you
Right,
know?
bonus, yeah.
right. So that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen Rebels, and this shit still hit for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my girlfriend has never seen Rebels. She watched like the summary, and she had a really good time. She loved Ahsoka, watched Clone Wars, like you said you have. So
Right.
yeah, if
Right.
You connect with that.
So I'm excited for more Ahsoka. I'm like gonna go back home and watch more Ahsoka. Oh no, I can't. I'm waiting for Saturday. Maybe I'll just start. Like, can I
No.
can I not watch the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars and get started on Rebels, or is that like
yeah, 'cause
is
they
that
aired
blasphemous?
before them. So
yeah. The first season is like
Yeah.
before it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Season-
why didn't nobody tell me this?
All 4 seasons came out before
Yo, he's
season 7. of
fresh.
Clone Wars.
But no,
What?
it doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
chronologically like that,
Yeah,
though.
we're
It
just
doesn't
It's just
mean
it came out that
chronologically.
way. Relax.
Ah,
Relax.
cool. My
You
bad.
should still watch the
It's a
first
good,
4.
bro.
My
I'm
bad.
telling you, the way Ezra's introduced is just like it immediately pulled me into
Spoilers.
the character.
But yeah, if you made
I
this
love that man.
It's just because he's brown.
That too.
Yo, before we move
Also
on,
played by
can
a
you do
Persian.
the chat check real quick?
Chat check. Mark chat
Chat check.
check before Blue Beetle.
Okay, hold
Let
on.
me get a chat check.
Someone said I look like Drake. Enviro Earth 2 said the guy in the red shirt looks like Drake. I don't think so.
Yeah, I can see it.
Drake
Yeah,
dropping his new
yeah,
album
like
tonight,
a-
y'all.
Is that
Make sure
confirmed?
Is he?
It's but Billboard confirmed it. So I don't know if we like
Did it
think
actually,
Billboard
though?
is not trustworthy.
I could
and-
see
and
Mark
Nick-
looking like
Nick-
Drake, but nah.
Nick Ramen said you guys are so chill. I love it.
Hey,
Yo, we
appreciate the
love you, bro.
Yeah, we love all y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming through. For those that we're here for the Star Wars Ahsoka talk. We are gonna switch gears to Blue Beetle, which
Yup.
unfortunately Mark Varian hasn't seen it, so he will be hit with a few spoilers here and there. And for those that haven't seen it
Yeah.
and don't want to get it spoiled, unfortunately, you'd probably have to tune out right now, or you could stay and just mute it. Just stay and mute it. How about that? Just do that.
Please, bro. Please stay. Please.
Please.
Keep us tabbed.
Exactly. But yeah,
Alright.
so switching
Nah, keep
gears
going,
to,
Mark. Keep
to-
going. We got
oh,
more chat check.
More chat, my bad.
Bro, you
Chat
can't
check.
just do 2
more
and
chat. You know what? As Mark's doing chat check, I'm gonna take another shot. Shot.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
All right.
Wow.
Pascal said, yeah, I got to go for the first half of the pod. Going to watch the whole pod when it comes out. Good night, dudes. Good night.
Good
to you.
night.
Ciao, ciao,
Floyd said-
Pascal.
Blue Beetle is too crazy. Daniel Ruiz said thoughts on people saying Ahsoka is just Rebel season 5.
I agree
That's
with
probably
that. That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Okay.
No, I think they meant that as an insult. Though. It's just
Yeah,
like,
is that a bad
okay.
thing? That's,
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I
great.
thought everybody liked Rebels, so I was like, it sounds like a good thing to me.
Well, no, not everybody. That's the thing. It's not like a very like.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing.
gotcha.
But
Peyton
I
Cassie said,
fuck
love the
with it.
Chilling with Villains podcast. Y'all have helped me through some tough times in my life. So
Ooh,
thank you
thank
all
you
for
so
that.
much, man.
Oh, wow,
Hey,
my heart.
Appreciate you, Peyton. Appreciate you. Appreciate.
Thank you, bro. That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Do you guys prefer Blue Beetle or Shazam?
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. Unless it's the Shazam Fury of the Gods cut of just Rachel Zegler scenes, then maybe it's Fury of the Gods, but it's Blue Beetle 100%.
Yeah.
Is Rachel Zegler the same girl who played Supergirl?
No.
No, that's Sasha Calle. But Blue Beetle
so
though.
mad.
Blue Beetle though. So
She did audition for Supergirl though.
Latinos just keep on winning.
Deadass.
Like we've had. We said it before, right?
Yep.
We had Pedro Pascal, Mandalorian.
Uh-huh.
We had Diego Luna, Andor, Cassian
Rosario.
Andor, and Rosario Dawson, Ahsoka, and now we just had a Blue Beetle film come out,
And you got Last of Us, which has Pedro Pascal.
And Last of
Gabriel
Us.
Luna.
and Gabriel Luna.
And,
That is crazy.
I was like, they're hitting it.
So Blue Beetle, right? It sucks that this film is coming out at the time that it is because of the strike and because Warner Brothers just didn't feel like marketing it.
because
And
they lost so much money marketing the Flash.
yo, let me add, now
they're
that Jay
racist.
Money's in the building. Oh, first of all, Mark Variant, are you a Zach Venger? Like, are you someone who appreciates Zack Snyder
I
and
do. I
his
came
work?
around at the right time, like a couple months before what's it called? They announced the Snyder Cut, and I was like, because during lockdown I started like rewatching BVS and it was hitting.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I'm
And
glad to
and
hear
Was
that.
it not hitting originally, or was it something?
It hit
where
at
you-
first, and then upon rewatches, it was the theatrical, of course, at the time, and then within more and more, I was like, the vibes are strong. I dig it.
Vibes are strong.
Yeah.
I love
vibes are
it.
strong.
I love it.
Yeah.
Did
Vibes
you
are
watch the
strong with
Ultimate
this one.
Cut?
Yes. Yeah. From there on out. Yeah.
Always.
So the reason I had asked was because Zack Snyder did more marketing for this film than Warner Brothers did. Like he
so?
put a tweet, and he was just like representation matters.
Classic.
He's like, I'm bringing my family to watch Blue Beetle this weekend, and he posted a poster.
and it
of
got
Blue
more
Beetle.
likes than any Blue Beetle official page.
And you know he wasn't like paid to do that or anything.
crazy.
Obviously.
No,
so,
definitely
like,
not.
yeah. So that's just like
Junior has a
that's very
nice theory where he
wholesome.
was like
Yeah.
he
It's
did
twofold.
it just to fuck with WB because they weren't
It's
marketing
twofold.
it.
It's a win-win.
One,
Yeah.
I feel like he is a dude that just cares about cinema and wants to see cinema win. So he's like, yo, I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch. I'm legit gonna go watch this shit. But B, fuck you, Warner Brothers. Like, I'm gonna promote this shit, and I'm gonna get more hype from the shit than you are promoting it. Like, cause he dead ass went on the Stephen Colbert show and was dead ass like, suck it, Warner Brothers. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Fuck Warner Brothers all day. Fuck y'all.
Chill, I want
I
a
hate Warner
sponsor,
Brothers, bro.
bro.
Oh, you want a sponsorship? Fuck the Warner Brothers sponsorship. But we did get Blue Beetle. And I will say, man, we saw it together, Eunice. First and foremost, never watch a film with Eunice ever.
Never.
Why?
Yeah, retweet.
What happened?
Why? What happened? What you mean? What happened?
Bro was nutting.
Stop. Stop.
Bro
Nah.
nutted during Oppenheimer. Bro.
I did not do that. You guys are-
Yo, Oppenheimer with this. Yo, JFK cameo. Oh. Albert Einstein cameo. Like,
Bro, when they
crazy.
went Oppie, he fucking nutted twice, bro.
Bro, because we'd call him Oppie on a daily basis for months before the movie
Yeah,
came
we
out.
did.
And we did
Yeah,
not
we
know that
did.
was his nickname. So when he said
Right.
it in the movie, I'm like,
That's so funny.
whoa.
Yeah, now that was funny. That was funny,
Yeah, but not enough for me to yell like a little fucking.
Nah. I didn't yell. I yelled. I definitely
Yeah.
yelled.
But nah, man, I will say I had a good time watching Blue Beetle. I didn't expect much. Like, we
That helped.
only really got 2 trailers from it, right? So I'm just like, what happened?
Someone
Somebody
said
said-
Eunice Arkham inmate moment.
Yeah, that's Daniel's like go-to.
Oh,
for Eunice.
man.
He always says,
Yo.
he always calls
That's
him an
awesome.
Arkham inmate.
Rose out of the asylum.
Yeah, we got to give Daniel like a badge or something.
Eunice
Word.
crying next to me during Barbie, a real one. Yo, I
Yo,
forgot you
that's
cried.
crazy.
I forgot you cried. Yo, you know what's funny about that? My sister went to go watch it last week, and she came up to me and she was like, "Yo, one of my friends said I'm gonna cry. Is that true?" I'm like, "Nah, you definitely not gonna cry." And then she got out of watching. She came to me. She's like, "Yo, people are bugging. They said they fucking cried during the movie." I was like, "You didn't cry during the movie?"
What, Barbie?
Yeah, Barbie.
That's crazy.
It had its moments for sure.
Yeah,
but,
that ending.
but
Killed
you
me,
were a
bro.
bitch. That's why.
I am 100. I cry a lot.
It had me
It's
like
so
a little
easy.
watery.
So easy for
It
me to
did.
cry during shit. It's crazy.
But Eunice, talk to us, man, because you obviously, I mean, we all have, especially as a majority Latino podcast. And J Money and Eunice, y'all are certified
Yeah,
Latinos.
y'all
Like,
nice. Yeah,
we'll,
good looks.
Thank you,
we'll give
man.
you out a season pass. Like,
man,
you could
yo.
you like Cuban, like you could pass. You could be like, you Brazilian, bro.
I'm Portuguese.
Yeah, you said you're
Portuguese.
Brazilian. Wait, are you really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
My mom is. Yes.
What?
Wait, I'm not making that up. My mom can speak it. She speaks it to her sisters, her grandma, or my
She's
grandma.
full from Portugal.
Yeah.
Damn, we speak
Yeah.
Portuguese?
Your mom's name is Fatima, isn't it?
She never taught it to me.
Her name is Maria.
Her middle name is Maria.
Oh,
Maria
okay.
Fatima Maria.
Gloria Maria de Sana
Gloria.
Pinto. Yeah.
Gloria.
What about your dad?
I don't know. You'd have to ask me on off pod. that's a whole other. It's a whole other.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
can of worms we don't want to open? Understood.
Because I was gonna say like G Money looks like pretty Hispanic.
That's fair.
He looks like
Well,
he looks
my
like
He
us.
does.
My
Holy
sister-
shit.
He does,
My
right?
sisters get like really tan. I don't spend
No,
as
yeah,
much
you
time in the sun
definitely.
as them, but they get tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going to the beach soon, so
Yeah, maybe
better
I
get your tan up.
Maybe I can get it.
But Unity, you've obviously been a big, proponent for this film and promoting it. So thoughts, like what's up? How did you feel
Yeah.
going into it? How'd you feel coming out? Like,
I feel like I would have liked the movie either way because of like just like everything that went on with this movie, regardless of like obviously it dealt with so much shit like with the strike and with obviously WB not wanting to market it and all of that. But like I was gonna show support regardless because of how like just like this is a step forward within the industry. Obviously, this is the first Latino-led superhero movie, which is kind of crazy to talk about. But like, it's crazy.
Spy Kids exist.
Oh, my fault.
Now we're talking.
Robert Rodriguez.
Nah,
let me stop. I'm not disrespecting Robert Rodriguez.
I know what I know what you mean though. Like
But
this
yeah.
is like and I think
Yeah.
Ariel had mentioned in the chat where it's just like, damn, this sucks because like this could have and should have been like our Black Panther in a sense.
Crazy.
Where it's just like it kind of gives that cultural like shift. Because what I will say about this film, which resonated a lot with me, was the family aspect of it.
100%. That was my favorite part of the movie.
Like and because I will say my only gripe with this film is the villain. Like and I felt like Victoria Cord could have been done a little bit better in that sense.
She
but
did a good job at making me fucking hate her.
absolutely, absolutely,
Bro,
phenomenal
she would-
actress.
the way she would sprinkle in just a hint of Spanish at the end of every sentence pissed me the
Dude,
fuck off. But
She
it was
was
perfect.
so racist. It
So
was amazing.
racist.
Yo, always getting dude's name wrong, calling him My name's not Sanchez. Yo,
What the fuck
Mark
was
Varyn,
her
we're
motive?
sorry.
Like
No,
I don't
you're good.
understand. Like
Mark Varyn's just like,
I didn't show
damn.
out. I'm gonna try and see it on Sunday, but yeah,
Cop. Oh yeah, word.
that's the day to do it.
Word. And I heard a little rumor you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah. I am, yeah, half.
Half
little
Puerto Rican.
rumor?
A little rumor.
Yeah,
A little
streets
bochinche.
told
That's what they're
bro.
saying.
The streets were saying you a little Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
What? How, mixed with what? What do you mix with?
Greek.
Greek and Puerto Rican. That's
Right.
kind of fire, dude.
Oh, thank you.
You kind of got the
It's a
bet.
good
Like, yo,
It's a
am I
match
going
made.
to Mykonos?
Yeah.
Or am I going to Puerto Puerto Rico? Like, what are we
It's a match
doing?
made in Queens. Yeah.
Imagine.
That's how my parents met. Yeah.
That's great.
Yo, that's dope.
That's great.
That's dope. But yeah, man, I like it was something where the like the little things, right? Like even I love how the grandmother was just like bad, like she was part of like the revolutionary like aspect of it. Like she wasn't a grandmother
Bro.
that's kind of sat back and it's like, oh, everything's gonna be okay. She's
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm with the shits. Like, I'm here to pull up. Like, you fucking with my family? Like, no, that's a no-go for me.
I saw this movie with 3 of my Latino friends, and they weren't like, they don't know who the fuck Blue Beetle was. They don't know like any. They were not superhero fans, so like I just took them because they was like, yo, this is like Latino-led superhero movie. We should go watch it. And they're like, fine, all right, we'll go watch it.
That's kind of mad racist, bro.
And then
this movie's for you guys. I'm taking y'all, like, representation for y'all.
Listen, literally, when we left the theater, he was like, oh, this is what motherfuckers was fighting for, huh? This is what it feels like to like be like represented in a movie. He was like, bro, I was laughing at parts where like they weren't even like the subtitles weren't even there. It was just like the extra shit that they would say like at the end, like.
Dude, I did not think I would like George Lopez as much as I did.
Bro, in the beginning,
was great.
In the beginning, I was like, oh my God, he's going to be annoying. But then, like later on, I was cracking
He
up.
hit a stride. His delivery was on point.
It was.
The timing?
Yeah. Right. Like the conversations that he was having with Jaime, Jamie.
I think, oh my God. My favorite one was at the table when he's like not even on screen. He was like, no more blind dates. And it's just like,
no more blind dates.
Oh, yes.
So good.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a good one.
My theater was packed too. I was happy. The crowd was laughing.
Oh, the second time around.
Second time, not the first time.
Yeah, the first.
Bro,
it was dead for us.
Look was packed. I couldn't get seats in the back. I had to get the front.
That's dope. That's good. I'm glad, man. Like, and I hope this film has legs.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Because something like with what was that Disney joint that came out? Elementals.
Is it Elemental or something that just dropped? That
Yeah, Elemental, which like they were like, yo, it bombed, it flopped, whatever. But now they're saying like it's making a profit.
Yeah, yeah. So I hope right now with nothing really coming out, Blue Beetle can have those legs. Because originally too, the funny thing is, it was supposed to end at like 50 million. Like, I don't know if it was worldwide, but domestic.
Yeah.
Either way, it's already crossed the 50 mil mark. And the good thing is about this film is again, Warner Brothers spent $200 on marketing. So the marketing costs aren't going to be anything crazy. So the budget is probably around 100 mil.
It is. Yeah. The director said, I think it was like 107 million.
Mm-hmm.
Around that.
Shout out Angel Manuel Soto.
So
the news just dropped this week that he's gonna be directing a film, a buddy cop with Batista
and Jason Momoa. It's called The Wrecking Crew. That's so sick.
And he's directing another Transformers. He's directing a Transformers film. So that's pretty lit. That's very lit, actually. But that's something. And Eunice, you had brought up a good point where it's just like, regardless, right? Like, we need to go out and support this because we just need more representation in Hollywood as a whole, right? And it starts with a Puerto Rican Latino director. Like, we need more of that, right? And I'm saying for all kinds of people, like more black directors, more Asian directors. Like, we just need more of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you get these different stories.
Exactly. And I love when representation is a celebration of the culture, not a critique of the culture. Because like, while the critiques can be valid, it's just like, if that's the only form of representation that's shown on screen, it's sort of annoying to an extent.
So you know what I think worked really well for me with this film, and Mark Varon, when you watch this, it's the dialogue worked really well for me. Like, it didn't feel made up. It didn't feel like of course there's some tropes where you're just gonna have in a film, like, right, where two people go to kiss and someone interrupts it. That's totally fine. But something as simple as his sister, right, Milagro, where she's like, yo, I'm gonna go take a dump. She was like, I need to take a good dump right now. And I'm just like, yo, that's mad. Like, that's some shit like my friends and I will have, or me and my sister would even have a conversation like that. It's like, yo, I gotta go take a shit. Like, I'm gonna take a shit in this bathroom because this is a clean bathroom. Like, little stuff like that. I'm like, yo, this works because it feels authentic. It feels real.
Organic.
It feels it feels tangible. Because I'm like, I've lived through this. I've done this. Like, these are all things that I've done. Even the conversation in the beginning, there's a conversation that they're having where he comes back from college. And, you know, they're like,
is this when they were on the roof?
No,
when they were having like the lunch, like to celebrate his graduation, and where his parents are like, they're talking about money problems, and she's like, yo, like, you're tipping that much, like, that's OD. He's like, yo, it's a celebration, like, don't worry about it. Like,
he also said
we'll figure it out.
Servers don't make any money at all. So this is nothing. Like he was like,
Right.
while he's
Right.
broke
Right.
himself.
And like Jaime's like, yo, why didn't y'all tell me all this? They're like, yo, we didn't want to stress you out. Like you worry about college. And she's like, fuck, like I'm in more debt now. And even Milagro was like, because they're like, oh, you don't want to go to college. She's like, yeah, because I don't want to be stuck in debt for the rest of my life. And I'm like, damn, relatable.
Bro, I don't
So
remember
relatable.
any of this because the fucking, like I told y'all, the theater with the volume.
Bro,
when I
Ridge
went to
Hill
watch it,
sucks.
bro.
going on
Ridge
with
Hill
the volume?
sucks.
The volume was so
It's just a
low.
specific
Damn, it was
theater he
that
went to.
low?
Bro, I was like, and it was just so annoying. I couldn't even watch it. I was like, I don't know if I can sit through this.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna leave, and if I can't find anyone to raise the volume, I'm leaving. So I
Good.
left. I found someone. The manager was like, thankfully, like there, and I was like, yo, you need to raise the volume for Blue
Yeah.
Beetle right now. This shit is way too low. I was like, the music in this lobby is louder than that shit right now. I
You were
was
like,
dude-
yo,
I was like, there's like 5 other dudes in there. It doesn't just fucking raise it, like please.
Yeah.
And he was like, I got you. I was like, thank you. Like normally I would never complain if
It's
this shit
better
wasn't
than
bad.
Sitting through
You're-
that, and then
Yeah,
you just
it
like
really
have
is.
like a mid experience, you know.
Dude, I
Yeah.
was so
Yeah.
happy. And then I was sitting in there. I was like, it's coming. And
Okay.
he starts raising it, and I'm like, let's go. Like I was like, this is so much better. Like,
Receptive, yeah.
you should have went up. You should have been like, do you know Christopher Nolan? Right. So he said the volume needs to be at this. Is
No,
it at
that
that?
was Phil
It was
Lord
a
and Chris
7.
Miller for
Oh.
Spider-Verse. They're like, it has to be at a 7. Like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna go tell my theater manager to put it at a 7.
that's exactly what I thought of. I was like,
Yeah, but
that's the only reson why I went, because I was like, I guess you can say
Right.
that, or else I would have never thought of it.
Hey.
So I was like, I'm just gonna do it, because if they said that you should say that, then I'm gonna go fucking tell them to raise the volume.
okay, so that kind of worked out.
Yeah, right.
And another thing for me about this movie, which felt kind of like, it didn't really feel like a superhero origin film, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is, it wasn't like Jaime wasn't really trying to be a superhero, and he also wasn't trying to stop like an issue. Like the issue arose like because he just ended up in a bad situation. You know what I mean? Like he ended up with shout out Bruno Marquezine, Brazil,
Deadass,
all
bro,
day.
shout
Oh, that's
out.
why you wore the shirt?
Brazil,
Shout out
Blue
Bruno, man.
Beetle.
Eu também queria.
Yeah, porra.
Facts.
Bro, that
Yo.
little what she said at the end made me so happy.
Yeah.
I was like,
And-
fun.
and
And then
he-
the fact that she was Brazilian in the movie, when they were like, oh, she's Brazilian, right? They said that.
Yeah, they said her mom was Brazilian.
I was like,
Because
let's
Ted
go.
Cord was white. Because they got my man Jason Sudeikis.
Stop capping. Yo, he just brings up Jason Sudeikis as Ted Cord,
Every
and like,
time.
and
It's
then when
happening,
it
bro.
doesn't happen, you're gonna be
It's not-
upset.
it's
This is
not
gonna
gonna happen,
This is
guys.
gonna
Jason
be a
Sudeikis would never do
repeat
that.
of Henry Cavill not being in Loki season 2, and you're gonna be upset.
He's gonna be in Loki. You wouldn't get
Trust the
it.
vision,
You wouldn't
yeah.
get it.
Bro,
Huh?
what?
You wouldn't get.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
get it.
No, bro, because Angel said that like his fan cast is Jason Sudeikis, and in the drawing, bro, that was literally Jason Sudeikis, bro. They drew him as obviously this is not me saying it's gonna happen, but obviously they alluded to the fact that they wanted Jason Sudeikis.
So that's what they're aiming for.
Yeah.
Or-
There's
I mean,
a painting
don't get me
with
wrong,
Ted Cord,
I
like,
would-
It's Jason.
I would
love it.
absolutely love it. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if he's gonna actually
What
do
time
it.
is it, bro?
What?
10:03.
10:03.
10:03.
Yeah.
They got a 10:30 train that I gotta take them to, so I want to do that.
Damn.
Yeah, because the next one is late.
Copy. All right, sounds good. So we'll we could do another 10 minutes talking. But yeah, man, and I see a lot of people in the chat here, like Daniel saying there were so many moments watching Blue Beetle. I pointed like Leo DiCaprio because so many of those moments I lived through. Yeah,
Right,
man,
I was
like
like- yeah.
like
I was
I
about to say with the Vicks when the
Yo,
Vicks,
when he
or, like,
sniffed the
with-
Vicks, I was like,
yo.
wow.
Bro, the
Yeah.
Vic scene had me weak.
yeah.
They didn't show that it was Vicks. It was just a blue bottle because.
But you knew the vibes. You knew the vibes. You knew what that was.
I'll open you up. Yep.
Yeah, and I think the chemistry between how you pronounce his first name, Sholo?
Sholo, yeah.
Sholo and Bruno was off the chain.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
it's
how
just
about when he got up and he was like,
Oh no.
he like hit his boner?
Nah.
Yo, that was
Yo.
so low key. That was so low key.
I didn't catch that on my first watch.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's just so. It's like what?
You didn't catch it on your first
I
watch.
didn't. I don't know
Bro, he
how.
did it right in front of the camera.
It's like 5 seconds long,
I
like in
didn't.
your face.
I don't know.
It's just
I
him
didn't.
just fixing his cock.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Didn't catch Sholo fixing his
But
cock.
that's what I'm saying, man. Like it's just these little moments make this film so enjoyable to me.
It's
and
a
then
very enjoyable. It's you know what what this movie's gonna be when I get it in like 4K when I get the DVD, it's a very
Yeah.
rewatchable movie. That's what it is. Like I saw it the second time. It's like it's nice, fast paced, and just like nothing too crazy. Like
I
it's
felt like
so
it should
good.
have been a little bit longer, just a little bit longer.
What's the
Maybe
runtime?
No,
like
but I didn't mind that. It's 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hour 59.
It did not feel like 2 hours,
It
dude.
flew by.
2 hours.
Wow.
It does fly
I
by.
thought it
did
was like
fly
an
by.
hour and
It
a
feels
half.
like it is missing something. Like
Huh.
just some.
Again, that my only thing, I think if you make Victoria Cord's motives just a little bit more like
Prominent, because like it's there. You know why.
yeah.
But like I
Right.
think
Yeah.
they didn't want to dive in too much into the Cord lore.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they really wanted to focus on the family aspect of Jaime and the Reyes family, and damn,
Jamie.
I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil it for you, Mark Van.
Yeah, I don't
really
want to spoil that.
I really don't.
That's my favorite. Like there's a lot.
Like
Like,
because there are moments that happen where you're just like fuck.
All right, here's something that's not a spoiler because, I mean, Mark Barron, you watch trailers, right? So
I
you
do. Yeah.
obviously know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What do you guys think of the suit?
oh, this is
Incredible.
Thought it looked
beautiful,
great.
man.
The suit is incredible.
I liked it a lot.
I think
Especially
Ironhead.
because, like,
I think Ironhead did it. I think, but like it's so
Yeah,
beautiful.
When it was practical, it's gorgeous.
bro.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
was
it.
so
The
good.
fight scenes
I-
with the suit on,
Yeah.
like
I think the
Ooh.
practical fights are one of my
Yo.
favorite
Yo.
parts.
Dude,
of
the
movie,
fights
man.
alone, like the whole everything was
Yeah.
so
Fights
good.
are-
bro.
Yes.
That's one of the first things I came away
When he
from.
lands into that,
yeah.
like by his house, and like you see the camera start propping up, I
Yeah.
was like,
Well,
oh my god.
I will say, because it comes with a negative, because that's me. Because I would like,
'Cause
I think
that's
the
me.
practical fights are so good. I just, the CG
hated it.
ones are just not. I felt myself like thinking of other things while I'm seeing like metal hit each other in CG.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but when we were on the ground with dynamic camera movements and
Yeah.
like he's kicking butt like physically, I was like, this
Right.
is awesome.
Bro,
But I
the-
felt myself like drifting when it was like skyrockets and you know,
I
When he
thought-
can
I
create
didn't
everything.
mind.
Yeah. I mean,
But like
yeah, again,
the
that's
the
his
hallway
power.
scene
Like,
was fucking sick.
that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
Incredible.
He flipped that
Yeah.
dude and then fucking kicked his spine. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that,
Loved-
some of those
loved-
people are
Dude,
dead, bro. I was
and-
like,
he
His-
reminds me a lot of like Peter Parker. Like
There's a
his,
lot of
like
similarities.
shit talking.
Yeah.
There.
Like his shit
Lot.
talk. I love his shit talking.
Yeah.
Blue
Like,
Beetle
just
has
fucking
like,
around.
you guys watch Young Justice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what he felt. He felt like Spider-Man in that show. Like
Yes.
a, like
Bro.
a template.
Not for nothing.
100%.
Blue Beetle's kind of ox.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Especially
he
in the
is.
show, in the fucking in
And Young Justice, hell
my
yeah,
God.
dude.
Oh, man.
Like people
That's
don't.
my first introduction
I was
too.
gonna
Oh,
say that's a lot of
by the
people's, like,
way,
yeah.
Angel confirmed that we do see a Green Lantern, like in the beginning,
Yeah.
where you go through, the Scarab interacts with a lantern.
It's very quick. It's just
Yeah,
a big
it-
green
it's
light.
it's
quick.
like flashing green
But
light, yeah.
that's the reason why the Scarab didn't fully possess Jaime, which I'm like, that's actually fucking fire.
Say
Wait,
that
what?
again?
Wait,
What?
what?
The lantern ring, because apparently the Scarab is supposed to like it is supposed to fully like possess him, but the reason it doesn't was because it interacts with the Green Lantern ring.
Interesting.
Or I'm sorry, not the possession portion, but the reason he's able to
construct
to
shit.
construct shit
Yeah,
the
that
way that
makes
he
sense.
is because the
That's-
Scarab interacts
yeah.
with the Green Lantern
It happen,
ring.
I'm pretty sure that happens in the comics too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That is dope. So I was like,
Wow.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That explains like his whole shit.
Constructing and
And
everything, yeah.
I love the interactions he has with the Scarab. I think it's 10 times better than the interactions that Eddie Brock has with Venom and all
Yo,
those
and you
garbage
peep when
Venom
the,
movies.
when the Scarab started talking in Spanish to him?
Shout out Becky G.
Yeah.
Becky G. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
what?
I
Like,
think
that's Becky G as the
yeah,
Scarab.
she's
Wow.
voicing it, yeah.
As what's the Scarab's name again?
The Kaji?
Kaji?
Hikaji, yeah, right?
She or
Kajita.
rather, I liked how they
Kajita.
kind of
Yeah.
right. I liked how they built up the Scarab kind of like talking more so.
Yeah.
Like I said, kept fusing with
With-
Yo,
Jaime.
that's it. It's infused with his mind right now, bro. It's
Like
sick.
then you started hearing it more and more because I felt like in the beginning I was like, man, I was like thinking, I was like, man, I wish I could hear it talking more and like they can be conversating.
Mhm.
But it's nice at the end. By the end, he's like talking to it, like when he was talking to
Mhm. I mean, in Young Justice, the voice is a
Luna.
lot more like snarky and masculine, which I liked. But like by the end of this movie, I was like, okay, it's around the
Yeah.
same. Like I'm chilling.
Yeah, I and again, the superhero, and I know I said it didn't really feel like a superhero origin in the best way possible, but there was still that aspect of him having to interact with the suit and learning his abilities and becoming one. And I love when he went to the cosmic portion of it and, you know, had that moment with X marks the spot because someone, you know, passed away. Sorry, gotcha. Mark variant, but
people die every time.
People die every day, B. Yeah. It's the life. This is what we live. But there is that, you know, special moment like that, and moments like that are what just like kind of hit me too, because like when you know, obviously when you watch it, Mark Variant will have you back for a full spoiler talk of Blue Beetle. We'll follow up. And then when Ariel comes through, because I want to hear Ariel's opinions on this as well. I'm scared.
I don't.
So we'll definitely have another Blue Beetle talk. You know, about, you know, just talking about it again because it's just that fucking good.
Errol's in the chat right now.
He is in the chat. He says that's wavy.
Grim, what time
is it? It is 10:11. Okay, so 4 more minutes. About 4 more minutes. Right. Nah, we gotta clip it.
Yeah, I think.
I have a question.
You may ask the question.
Have any of you guys played Injustice 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How did it compare with that?
Bro, there's some certain mechanics that's taken straight.
Well,
from
Angel confirmed that. Yeah. He said like I took shit from the game.
Like Dr.
He's a nerd, bro, and he like not just from Injustice, like he Blue Beetle lore, like back to Ted Cord shit.
Word,
he knows his shit. It's so fire.
I asked because like it's like I know him from like Young Justice and Injustice 2, so that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah. They did that with Dr. Fate too, and
they did.
Yeah, he did the moves. Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, real cool shit from Black Adam for sure. So right, like, and from the past, and this, we'll wrap it up here since I know y'all need to go because it is about to be 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on August 24th, Thursday. But you know, just. I just, again, I loved everything that, you know, this kind of presented. It's a very enjoyable film for sure. Again, I absolutely feel represented, you know, from it. And again, you don't really appreciate these kind of things until you actually see them. And you're just like,
right, exactly.
You're just like, wow, like I've been through this. Like this has happened to me before, or I've had this dialogue with somebody before, and you know, so it was nice to see that. Again, I think. Sholo, Bruna, all the rest of the cast, George Lopez.
Especially Bruna.
Yeah, especially Bruna. Shout out Brazil. Blue Brazil, Beetle, Bruna.
Yeah, that ass. Shout out
BB. Yo, I should have wore a BB belt. That's what I mean.
A BB?
Yeah, BB sagging. Remember the BB belts? I'll show you how to
BB.
I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck did you just say?
If Ariel was here, yeah, BB sagging, fly like Aladdin. Thank you, bro. BB sagging. If Ariel was here, he would have known.
Not the Tekashi
for sure,
line.
bro. No, it's not from Tekashi though. It is a Tekashi line, but the BB isn't that.
BB sagging, fly like Aladdin.
So if we're going around, obviously without Mark, variant, rating,
sublime,
racist.
Heat for me, heat.
Mark, go.
Wavy.
Oh, me? Oh, sublime.
Damn, that's crazy. Heat. Definitely heat.
Bet. So next, we will still talk about Blue Beetle probably next podcast or the following or whenever, you know, whenever you watch it. We will love Mark Variant. You got to come back on, man.
You guys have been very gracious hosts. I would love to come back.
Sounds good. We're glad to hear that. So please do. We'll talk some more Blue Beetle when you're back. Ariel, if you're still watching, please come back soon so we can talk Blue Beetle with you. Daniel Ruiz. That's racist. Heat. TS was heat. Awesome. Yo, chat. We really appreciate y'all.
What's TS?
For those that shit. For those that have been tuning in, for those that have been tuning in every week for the past few Thursdays, we really appreciate y'all. To the new listeners, we appreciate y'all as well. And to those that are going to listen to the future, we appreciate y'all as well.
And we staying live every fucking Thursday.
Every Thursday, we promise we will figure out production issues. We can only do so much. I don't give a fuck
if it's one camera like this again.
Exactly. Yo, we're so sorry. Of course, I always join 90 freaking minutes in. They baked the movie, but
bro,
again,
just go back and watch the whole thing.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming through and chilling. J Money, always a pleasure.
Please support us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and just fucking love us, please.
And tell your friend to tell a friend.
Yo.
And come
Tell
through
your
and chill
friend
next
to
week.
tell a friend and tell a friend and
We
tell a
love y'all.
friend.
All right,
We
end,
love
end the
y'all.
live.
Yo,
You gotta
and you
live.
gotta
Yo,
end
you
it.
gotta
So
end
you gotta
Yo,
end it on the actual stream. You gotta go to YouTube and you gotta end it on the stream.
Go
Oh
on OBS, go on OBS, end it.
my god, end that shit.
End it.
Oh my god, stop
Stop
the
doing that,
recording.
bro.
Stop the recording. No,
Please,
stop the recording
please.
first. Stop the recording.
Yo,
Stop the
he didn't end it
recording.
yet?
Stop the
Oh my
recording.
god.
Stop the
You gotta end it
recording.
now, bro.
Fucking hit it. You fucking-
End it.
Do it.